based on what I understand, the main caster of CTWC Paris. Yeah, over on the second stream, which is to my left, or on the stream to my right. You can't see them, but there's stream number 2 where we have Mark, Vicky, Shuichi, and is that Tolstoy? Yeah, Tolstoy, exactly. So you have 3 Germans and a Swiss player. It's gonna be quite nice, so yeah, let's look forward to that as well. There's ways to view 2 matches or like 2 streams at once, and if you have that, you should totally do that, because over here now Obelix and Zulu are gonna show us what the French can do, and over on stream number 2, Mark, Vicky, Shuichi, and Tolstoy will show us what the Germans can do. I mean, honestly, what we should do here is we'll just count all games that are played and combine all the scores that they get, and whoever wins that is winning like the next country-based world championship, something like that. No, so yeah, let's see that. Also, I believe Kingsman updated the Macerino link. Haven't checked that, but it does look like that. So thanks to Kingsman for being here and keeping stuff like the Macerino updated. He is an amazing person. Is the main guy behind CTL, for example, does the interviews at CTWC, does a lot of the streaming related things as well. So yeah, huge shout outs to Kingsman, for example, also for doing the Simon stream, or at least providing us the stream keys for the Simon stream. By the way, Simon stream, we should also be live on YouTube currently. Haven't checked that, but we ended the stream for a few seconds and went live again, which hopefully has fixed the YouTube link. So let's see if we are live on YouTube. There's like a 50-50 chance either we are, and we are. Perfect. So we can see YouTube and Twitch and what's it called again? TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and Hulu and Netflix.
MySpace.
And MySpace. But yeah, it would be funny if you could be live on like Netflix or Amazon Prime. Just imagine you're watching, like you want to watch like Breaking Bad, and instead you end up watching Tetris. Would be perfect. Oh, and Frantic Thumb saying it still links to Mexico, unfortunately, the Macerino. That's kind of sad, because we want the viewers to be able to show their support for these amazing players over here. 3 currently playing for France, and also 4 playing for the German-speaking area of the world. But yeah, so let's see when we will start.
Soon, very soon, because
the answer is soon, very soon, because we are a bit behind schedule.
Yep.
Maybe even a bit more than just a bit. But yeah, so the goal is to start as quickly as possible. Currently, the warm-up here is... currently, this year's warm-up, meaning these are not even real games. This is just the players being like, okay, get back into shape, get my hands warmed up, get my tapping warmed up, get whatever else I need warmed up. And Frantic Thumb, so Lucy, in the chat also being quite excited about MySpace. I've never used MySpace, I'm like too young for that.
Oh, you never?
Yeah. And Sival next week was like, never? How come that you've never used like MySpace? It's like I'm the weirdo. And there's a good answer to that. I have no need for MySpace, because, I mean, why would I need it? That's it. There's not much more in terms of explanation.
Oh, you only they.
I wonder why Zulu is doing level 5 start here. Maybe it's like controller issue start?
Arts.
Maybe it's art? It's probably art, because, you know, I expect level 9 starts to happen in a quarterfinal, but not level 5. Like if you play for your country's championship, maybe, you know, be capable of playing level 5. Just my kind of biased opinion, but yeah. No, this is, I believe it's Novo challenge. I have no idea. No, it's not no. I have no idea what Zulu is doing. Also, Zulu, I have no idea what your pronouns are, so please don't feel offended. But what are they?
I just listen good.
No, I meant what are your pronouns?
Oh, Zulu, yes.
No, pronouns like he, she, they, she. Okay, perfect, she. I mean, I would have done that anyways, but it's good to get the confirmation that it's she and not like, oh, but I wanna use fuck you, I have no idea. But also, you know, you can put that into your pronouns in Discord, so I guess it's legally valid.
In Discord.
Yeah, I mean,
not everywhere.
Legally Discord, legally allowed and valid in Discord, maybe not real life, but that's just my personal opinion. As always, feel free to disagree and say that's the perfect pronouns that you choose everywhere in your life. Yeah, now we can see level 15 starts on Ludo's side. As always, in the chat, level 13 is, like for the viewers in chat, level 13 is more efficient than level 15 for scoring. Level 9 is more efficient than level 13, and level 18 and 19 are the most efficient. So in theory, you always want to go for level 18. If you can't go for 18, level 9. There's also the time factor, so if you're like, okay, I want more games that might score a bit lower than have long games, that potentially score higher, also totally valid. But then please go for level 13.
And hello.
Oh, and
Here's Sibel.
hey, that's Sibel.
Yeah.
Have I seen you before?
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe the last few seconds before.
That's valid, that's valid. But have I seen you on Classic Titles before?
Of course, I did went to the last CTWC DAS of last year. And also, of course, I was with Gunter organizing all the last CTWC Paris from 2003 last year. And this time, again, in this lovely, beautiful sunny day here in Paris.
Yeah. You said sunny day and we're gonna be here.
Yeah. So we're waiting right now for some some technical perfectionist.
Is it NES with gems?
Yep.
It's NES with gems, okay.
So some tweaking to do in the other stream. So again, we remind that this qualifier is a France versus Germany qualifier.
French versus Germany qualifier.
So
okay.
As well,
But like,
yeah, and Tolstoy in between.
Yeah, like
the neutral guy as usual.
yeah, so they are an advantage because they have the perfectly neutral Swiss person there. And Safshang, let's go Zulu! And Zulu proving that.
So yeah, well, right now we're waiting for us to do a countdown for both of the streams.
So this is fully off topic. Is this from L214? Because it's like Stop the Suffering of Animals, and L214 is one of the French organizations that are in favor of animal welfare.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just talking about a pen, by the way. There's zero context to what's happening on stream. I just was reading what's here on the pen. Was like, ah, okay, but yeah, okay. Stop saying I should have come just for the English commentaries.
I told you, Shaf, and you can still come. There is still another
qualification slot, yeah.
wave of qualifications at 8 p.m. here, so you can still come.
Probably more like 8:15 at this point.
I
8:30.
I know where he's living. He can make it in 1 hour 15 minutes.
You know, the thing is, it's already 7:15, so yeah, if you start the next qualification slot at 8, it would be a bit unfair.
Yeah. So funny things, we have Obelix, but on the other side, we have Asterix.
Oh wait, so if you know Asterix and Obelix like the comics, then you know Obelix is the fat guy who's like really strong in front of the potion thingy when he was a child, So he's like the strongest death player in the world now, something like that, or like the strongest French player in the world. And wait, what is he getting? Does he
Is he
have like
cheating? So, what happened?
does he have? Is he getting like his? Oh, he doesn't need the potion. Maybe he's getting the potion faster.
No,
like, so that he
Obelix
can-
doesn't need the potion because he fell into the big,
Yeah,
into the big marmite in French, so
Exactly.
the big potion.
That's why I said maybe he's getting the potion faster, so that he can also perform well here today.
Oh,
Asterix and Obelix. Les combats de lignes.
le combat des lignes.
Exactly what I said.
So, meaning the fight of the lines, the line fights. Because he refers to the latest series, I think it's on Netflix, Le Combat des Chefs.
I don't have Netflix, by the way, so I have no idea.
So, yeah.
Cauldron, Sibel,
Cauldron, yes, I was searching for it, thanks. Up,
There has been a sudden
did it-
explosion of talking.
Yeah, we're getting there. For a moment, I thought Nao's webcam froze, but
No, he's just
he's just
concentrated.
very still.
He's concentrated on talking to Obelix, I believe. Oh no, on watching Obelix.
Is up already?
Yep,
Yes.
we're ready.
Okay.
Obelix, please quit transition trainer. Okay.
You do the
guys,
countdown.
are you ready? Don't forget to reset the scoreboard.
Reset the scoreboard.
Let's see if they're... Okay, so...
do we
now,
do we
reset the scoreboard.
Do we need to be on quad mode or not? Can you check,
Okay,
please?
Obelix? Okay, so Gunter still checking that we have clear scoreboards and everything.
Zulu, est-ce que
as
tu es en
needed.
qual mode? Du coup, reviens en arrière.
And once we have made that
Pardon?
sure,
Tu reset
Oui.
et normalement.
C'est bon par défaut là.
Ah, par
Can-
défaut, ok, c'est bon.
start the second qualification session.
Yes, and Gunter will do the countdown for
Ready?
both streams. So stream 1 for the French player and stream 2 for the German players. Four,
We're gonna be
3, 2, 1.
qual.
Tetris!
And all slots have started. Well, at least over here, I have no idea about stream number 2, but who cares about stream 2? Who cares about the Germans? I'm a German myself, I shouldn't have said that. Bad point, bad point. Okay, I got it. Okay, so, Sibel,
Yes.
you actually know these people. Unlike
Yes.
me, who was like, I believe I've seen now and Obelix like once in my life before at CTWC Paris last year.
Mhm.
So, is there something that you can tell us about them?
Just
Oh, you do the
Solving
tech stuff.
some
Oh, yeah, yeah.
issue.
So,
It's okay, it's
Didn't
okay.
forget that you're doing tech stuff here. Because, it's not a Tetris event if there isn't tech stuff that you need to fix. That's just it all. And we can also see here now Obelix playing quite well here in level 18. Now, of course, is a tapper. We can't not quite see his hands here. And then we have Obelix, of whom we can see the hands a bit, and Obelix, as you can see, as Dessing. And as we say in German, das ist very good. Das ist sehr gut sogar. Like, this is good, this is very good even. And yeah, Zulu also performing quite well here from the bit that I saw, doing level 13 starts, which if you survive until the end of level 13 for like level 14 and 15, it's more efficient than doing a 15 start, because if you top out before that level 9 starts,
So,
but yeah, let's see. Obelix is being a bit high here.
quite aggressive, Obelix. He might do it because of his rolling. But
But rolling.
we never know. As always, Tetris NES can be very unforgiving.
Sibel, what rolling?
Oh, yeah. Oh no, my bad. Because he were taking the white gloves earlier. I thought he was rolling right now, but not. He indeed, I can show it to the camera.
He is
playing,
guessing.
playing das.
Sorry, man. And he's not even rolling!
No!
Oh yeah, so.
And
The first knockout for Obelix happened at 1:18.
I think all three were already here in 2003 when we went to, when we did our CTWC Paris.
I'm pretty sure I've seen them, yes.
In 2023, so
Yeah.
the year before.
Oh, 2023. I have no
The year
idea.
before.
I didn't even know if France existed back then.
Yeah.
No, Tetris tournament equals country doesn't exist. It's objective.
Yeah, but yeah, in 2023, so we did our CTWC in a gaming a cafe here in Paris called the Extra Life Cafe, and in which we didn't finish the tourney because we went way over time, and we finished it online, unfortunately. But
A fun fact, if you talk about finishing tournaments, we had a CTGC 2022. And tradition in Germany is that we play the match for the third place. We have yet to play that for the CTGC 2022. And we're now in 2025.
oh,
It's like a 3-year delay at this point.
so it's never too late, I guess. And
No, we can't play it, it's a meme at this point.
some fans on the chat, Allez Zulu says, I think she knows Martoxis on the chat.
Looks like she does. And yeah, 235 here at the top for now.
Again, we have two top players, huh, we could say.
Because they are at the top of the board, because of...
So, I'd say both and not too...
I didn't finish what I wanted to say, so insert whatever you want, like the other kind of
because
top.
I know Zulu's...
Don't say that Zulu's the bottom.
So, not to criticize, but now when Obelix have way more experience in classic Tetris, Zulu is more of a modern guideline player, Tetris player. So and now she's trying some classic Tetris.
Well, you said that she's been playing since 2023. Is that still trying Tetris out?
Oh, so what do you mean? Sorry.
Like, you said that she's now trying some classic Tetris.
Ah,
but if you've been playing for like 2 to 3 years, is that still trying the game?
Because I often play with her, mostly with Puyo Puyo Tetris or the very known Tetris Effect Connected, and unlike the Tetris, the NES Tetris mode that there exists in Tetris Effect Connected, there are also the zone mode that we used to play very often. So. And
also like
that's
the boss
why.
battle mode.
Oh yeah, the boss also. But you need to have online friends, which we have, unfortunately.
Also, by the way, the only part of Tetris Effect that I ever played is the story mode. The connected part.
Yeah, the journey mode. Journey
yeah.
mode is quite nice. It's music again, and it's ambiance.
Yeah, it's like a music game basically. I also played that in VR, and it's one of the best VR games. Quite long route here on now side, as we can see. Getting quite high in the stack here. Still could get out of it. Early shift, which is probably gonna enter. Yeah, that's the death of Zulu. 196.
668.
Exactly. And oh, now having quite a nice game himself. 525 at 114 lines. So this is 600k here for now. Let's see if now can do it, if the pieces allow that. And here's the first status that he needs.
With a very great Tetris rate of almost 80%.
Oh, it was like of almost 69%. Next status to now. 571 needs a Tetris and some change. As I said, it's totally possible here for him to get the 600k. And also look at Obelix's score as well. At a pretty similar pace here to now, a bit behind. Okay, one final Tetris for now, please. Playing a bit aggressive here. At this point, you should try to... Oh, missing the spin, yeah. At this point. Try to get a the cleanest possible transition in. Quite high transition here for now. But is able to get a few burns in so far. And looks like now is able to get out of the situations. Open, does get the next bar over. Dirty Tetris 2 now into 631. 631 currently for now. And Obelix is on the last 7 lines here, getting the next bar over into 553. One more Tetris left to go in terms of lines. Well, at 3 lines, but you know, the Tetris, that's possible. Oops, was that a bit of Sivell here on stream? I wonder what he's been doing. Maybe we are gonna actually do our C squared TWC, our Chair Squared Tetris World Championship. That's something that we came up with as a meme not too long ago. That's like a haha funny. But yeah, so let's see what he's doing. I can see that he's doing something in OBS. He's doing like camera stuff, copying, deleting. Not fully sure what he's doing. Maybe in 5 minutes he has deleted all of the scenes. Who knows? There's now like half of Obelix or half of Zulu. Oh wait, I see the preview. Huh? I don't see the actual stream. I see the preview. Apparently, no, it's weird. It's weird. Oh no, that's not what's happening. No. I see the actual stream. But of course, as we are moving stuff in the scenes, it's also changed live on stream as well. And we have Blahat. Is Blahat from France? I thought she's from Sweden.
Yes, it's from.
Yes, indeed, it's from Sweden. But it's a French one because they did the whole trip up to the Atlantic from Sweden.
I see. So we now have French Blahat showing us some Zulu support. While we have one of the oldest, what are they called again? In German we call them Gallier. Like Obelix, Asterix, what are they? How do you call them in French? Like they are.
What? Can you repeat? So when
so
you talk about
Asterix and Obelix, however you want to call them.
Oh, in
like
French
their
we call
nationality.
Yeah, in French we call them the Gaulois.
So the Gaulois. Perfect French. I don't have any accent at all, by the way. The Gaulois, Obelix, and now the honestly Japanese guy. You know, now could be a Japanese name. If you've played Assassin's Creed Shadows, then you know that there's also now. And now topping out at 905. 905 top out for now. Oh, quite the nice score. And Obelix also pretty close to 900k here. Next set was to Obelix. Obelix at 900k.
Paper?
This is basically. Yeah, this is like audible for Obelix.
Oh yeah.
Can you do it?
Gunter, but maybe not.
Do we have belts, guys? Do we have belts? I don't want to jinx it. Okay, maybe I want to jinx it. Next set is to Obelix. One more to go. And we have a. Mom, we have a bell at home. But Obelix with the max out. And he's not even rolling. So Obelix 1008, A for 5, A for 4. Amazingly well played here by Obelix. You can see how happy Obelix is. But Obelix, this is only an average of 500k. You need a second game like this to get the max out average. Sibel, do you want to note down Obelix's max out?
Yep.
Perfect.
Now I didn't see
Uh,
this record. It was 900.
90540. Also, keep in mind over here that while always got the first max out, that now does now mean that he has to show what he can do, that tapping is in fact better than dashing. Like, imagine if a higher tapper roller performs slower than a dash player, that would be kind of embarrassing. Nah, just kidding. There's so much that makes Tetris a good game, and a lot of skills are involved here. Also, let's go get over here to stream 2. I can see max out happened on Mark's side. Basically exactly max out. I wonder if he was like, oh yeah, we have the number of max outs and then just intentionally topped out. Then we have like a 360, 370 for Vicky and 550 for Shuichi, as well as 0 points, no, 206 points for Tolstoy. For taking a look at the score instead of the top score here on Tolstoy's part, which is why I was like 0 points für Tolstoy, woo! No, it's 200k. And we also have a bit of Gameboy action going on here on the center backstage, you could say, where we have currently 3 players qualifying, being Tony, Bergtroll, and person whose name I don't know.
Hi.
Hi, your name is?
I have a score here. Yeah. Did you get a score?
Oh, score. Oh, I have no idea what scores. Okay, I wasn't able to get his name. But there's like unknown French person because I don't know them. He's not the unknown guy. That's P commentary, by the way, P casting. Professional, you know. Okay, so back over here we have, yeah, actually kind of a good game for now once again. Kind of 500k pace currently, needs to burn a few lines though, sadly. And going for a center, Death with the Bar and Tetris 2 now. Kind of fun fact, I just saw that we have like 59 minutes left. It was like, guys, the first half hour is over, but we have 75 minutes, not 90. But yeah, so there's still most of the qualification slot left, so a lot of time to get in your max out. Basically, these players could only win their second game. And looks like someone else got a max out over there on stream number 2, Shuichi. Shuichi also got the max, you know. We have the pace player, Shuichi, who was one of the best players here in Germany, you could say. I mean, still far off of people like Poet, like Mark Vigas, for example, but performing really well lately. was, for example, the last standing player in the CTWC, so PAL, German-speaking countries championship last year. So yeah, really showing us what he can do as a desk player there. Also, desk players showing us what they can do. Obodex, 500k. This is... I'm not gonna say anymore, but you know what I mean. Yeah, now also quite high here. Probably topping out soon. Let's see, let's see. This is also really early in the game, only Tetris in, and having already played like 13 lines, 15 lines. This is more or less not a game that you want to play. Yeah, and he's also now just let's reset after one more drop. And we should be able to see the next game in just a few seconds. We just have the start here on our side. And Obodex waiting for the final bar here. Does get the final bar and transition at 576, 576 transition here for Obodex. Let's see what Obodex, I forgot how to say it in French again. Gadeo, something like that. I have no idea. Will be able to perform here, but the few missteps here could be deadly. Okay, now he's getting the cleanups. Was able to recover quickly. Is open once again, waiting for the next bar here in this small round. Let's focus a bit on Zulu here currently. Zulu's top score so far has been a bit under 200k, 196, which means Zulu is quite close here to getting one new high score in. Zulu now set up for the next Tetris, getting the bar, and Tetris to Zulu. As I said earlier, I haven't seen much of Zulu before, but all in all, it looks quite decent what I'm seeing here. Okay, I believe this is also where we are live, like Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter/X, YouTube, TikTok, maybe somewhere else, I wouldn't know, but that's what's advertised here, and that's probably where we are live as well. Let's see, let's see. And next Tetris to Zulu. Zulu now nearly at 200k here. Just a bit left to go. Let's see if she can do it. Oh, but incorrect pieces here. Incorrect S-piece. Missed up of that blue S-piece. Zulu topping out at 195, 195. Top out here for Zulu. Obodex is currently at 700k at level 24. So his aggression 19 of course got a bit worse compared to level 18, just because you need to play a bit more conservative here in level 19 speeds. I'm saying he's still playing crazy aggressive. Getting the X-bar, getting the bar not over! Obodex coming out at 705. Yeah, I love how I said you need to play a bit more conservative in level 19 speeds, and Obodex was just like, nah, let's try it, and he topped out. So that's what I meant when I said you need to play a bit more conservative. Play a bit lower, don't try to push it too hard. Like, even if it's theoretically possible, you know, chill a bit. And we have on the chat saying, Blahach, my goat. Yes, Blahach, of course, is also qualifying. Blahach might even play in the tournament. He currently has an average of 25k here, Blahach. So, Gunter, is Blahach going to play in the tournament like a competitive match? Will Blahach play a competitive match?
Who?
Blahach.
Who's Blahach?
Blahach.
Ah, Blahach!
I would say they play.
Like the CTWC chair. No, we wanted to put like to give a security badge to Blaj.
Security.
Security, like
Okay.
like pin, so he can protect us.
Ah, from the. I'm not gonna say what I nearly said because it's a bit political.
Oh no!
What?
Be careful. This is classic
Yeah, this
Tetris.
is PT. I'm too used to streaming on German currently, like the German stuff, because
German
that's
league and stuff. So how is it going over here?
quite well. Obodex got a max out, now got like a 905. Zulu got
Really?
to just a bit under 200k.
And Obelix is dazzing, right?
Yeah, Obelix is dazzing.
So quite
He
impressive.
got like a 700k into level 20 for last game, but
Yeah.
played a bit too high. Funny, I was like, on level 19 speed, you need to play more conservative because you can top out easily. Then he
Yeah.
chopped out.
Hold on, you told me Obelix got a 900 as well?
Obelix, no, I now got the 900k. Obelix has maxed out and 700-ish. But
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
I didn't note on the 700k because I
So-
believe that he will get a better score.
He needs like a high 800k to beat me. And Shuichi got a max out as well.
Yep.
On Classic Tetris 2, we've got Shuichi, Mark, Tolstoy, and Vicky playing. And Shuichi and Mark both got a max out at the moment.
And now he's actually still waiting for his own first max out. He has been like not performing up to his normal
he's on-
skill level.
He's on a good game right now.
Yes.
This could be the one. Oh, bad
But he has that before, and then always this kind of stuff happens. Okay, now he's open once again, waiting for the bar. 20 pieces out. This is now a bit hurting.
Still
Gets taking the double into Tetris, into back-to-back Tetris. Perfect.
playing some pretty
554.
strong 18 here. I'm impressed by Obelix. I know he didn't have much time to play, so that's probably why he didn't want to play rolling. And
I assume
he's doing pretty well with Daz at the moment.
I mean, he's doing better with Death than many beginner rollers, for example. Huh?
Yes, yeah.
So if you're not too comfortable playing rolling, but you can play Death, then I would say in many cases Death is the better option.
And now transitioning at 585. Let's see what he can do now. A bit below that since he's already on level 20.
And yeah, Frodo Dodo. I struggle with repeating syllables. Yeah, this is not the French qualifications. There's also not the link to the French Macherino in chat. And we sadly have 0 power.
Yeah, I already asked both Vince and Wing to update it, so it should be updated pretty soon. So I already sent the link to Wing like a few days ago, but unfortunately didn't have time to do it yet. And we've got some coupons on the Macherino as well. I can give you the link right now in the chat while we are waiting on the CTWC staff to update it. Give me a second. And you can contribute for free on the Macherino thanks to the coupons, adding like a little bit of cash to that cash prize, helping out those players. We will reward both the NES and Game Boy tournaments. Now, still on a pretty good game here. Ooh, bad square. Oh boy. Alright, he's gonna get out of this. Not getting those L pieces flat to the left, that's interesting, but it's gonna turn out okay. Now at 719 on level 25, so still on pace for a max. Obelix with a dirty center well. He's gonna bang down a Tetris and Zulu. Not with the cleanest of boards, but she should be okay. Yeah, there we go, bringing this down.
Looks like Blarch finally found his controller.
Nice.
I tried to start a game, but apparently I have a PAL controller that's not compatible with the retro for whatever reason. I don't understand it.
We can barely see it. Can you get the controller a bit up?
Let me try.
Trying to give Blage a classic Tetris Germany controller.
Technically, CTWC does.
48 minutes. 48 minutes left.
Yeah, so Blarch really is doing his best here.
Yeah, and let me share the Macherino while we are waiting for the comment update on Twitch. Please click on the coupons, it's completely free and it helps us out. There we go, Blage. Getting ready to play.
Yeah, but it looks like he's struggling a bit using the controller here, so... But he got 16 points, so Blage is now officially qualified with an average of
tournament.
8. So, Blage definitely one of the top performing players here so far, and he is gonna play in the tournament. And it looks like Blage is trying to play a bit more now. So you can see, okay, he just started the next game, doing level 15 start, a bit slower, which is much easier to manage. Again, level 9 is probably the best level to start at. But let's see if he can beat his 56k that he just had in the first game. And yes, so Doogie also here saying ton, whatever that may mean. And we have Ludo finally getting above 200k here at 260 and 8,960 points for Blage. That does put Blage officially in the tournament, and he's gonna play. We're gonna have the first Plushy Shark play a competitive Tetris match tomorrow, I believe. That's gonna be a lot of fun. If you look at Zulu now, 275 at level 18. You know, just surviving does give you quite a lot of points. That's why a 13 start is quite good. And it looks like, yeah, Zulu is gonna get a nice game here in. Yeah, 23, not getting the bar over here. Small mischief here of the next bar, but that's a 283, 283 for Zulu. And for the players, we are in the last 45 minutes. 45 minutes left to go. 45 Minuten. How do you say 45 minutes in French?
45 minutes. So we say 45 minutes.
O en español, 45 minutos.
I speak neither of those languages. I speak German and English and Japanese, but that's it.
Oh, there is no Spanish, unfortunately, tonight for these tournaments.
Maybe some surprise Spanish
Maybe
player is coming up. I wouldn't know, you wouldn't know, nobody here would know, I assume, but there's always the opportunity. Obelix also once again in a decent game here at 260 at 46 lines for Death Player. That's pretty much where you're comfortable at, where it's like, yep, that's a decent game. It's not perfect, it's not bad, it's like, good. Oh, and it looks like over there on Streamer 2 they're talking about Blage's amazing 8,960 point performance. This is, again, the highest that I have ever seen them perform. And oh, it looks like Blage is even trying to play another game here. Let's see. Maybe with a small controller change, you cut, you know, into a controller that they are more used to. Yeah, this performance, man, today. You know, Obelix getting it max out, Chuchi getting max out, Blage getting a few games in. This is exactly what we love Tetris for.
Yeah, our city champion bring us to
Okay, it looks like Blage is performing quite well here for not even having his left thumb on the controller. And next Tetris here, just going to Obelix and Drummer to Obelix again. Looks like Pusteblume and Ringfire trying out the bracket stuff here. So Ring is here, so hopefully we can have the fixed, updated links for our Matcherino and codification standings and so on soon. Okay, yes, so Wingfire just upgraded the link for Matcherino to matcherino.com/t/CTWC France 2025. So good news! We have the correct Matcherino link. And Matcherino is quite nice. Like, we have the coupons where you can get like 25 cents for free to just donate. So if you want to support the event, the player specifically, then please check out the Matcherino. There's 100 euros or dollars sponsored by the main organizers, of course being Gunter and Sivell. And everything else that is in there will be community funded. So huge shout outs to our community for being amazing. And Obelix once again on such an amazing game here up until close to level 19 currently. At 505 at 113 lines. Like, Obelix now, they've been having so many amazing games here, but only one of those could be turned into a max out, into the maximum amount of scores vanilla Tetris can show us. And oh, it looks like Blarch got a small update. He now shows that we are at $100.83 here. 2 Tetris is possible for Obelix. If he somehow manages to get both of these, it would be... Okay, he doesn't. I was like, it probably should be 600k here. Yeah, 600. But he can only get one, so 581, 581 transition here for Obelix. Amazing transition score that he is having. Now also at 755, 755. So let's see what these players can do here.
He doesn't have any wings.
633 here for Obelix currently on level 20. 792 for now on level 26. So for now it's basically require a bit of level 29, but as a tapper 29 is somewhat doable. You know, of course not the whole up until colors, for example, but at least you're like level 32 maybe. Possible. Oh, Obelix are getting the bar over. Early shifting a piece, which has led to the top out at 663, and now in a similar position, not getting the 8 piece in and topping out at 865. So let's do like, what is that? 865, 680. That's just 865, 680. A bit of a suffer here for now getting close to the 900k and max out. Quite often just never able to transform it into a max out.
Though he's been getting very good things.
And looks like Large is continuing to play again. Now doing some T-spin training over here.
The quick tap is not going for the quick tap. Yeah, the Twitch is gonna have about 631.
And we just had a donation by Sivel of $15 saying, I'll donate $10 more if Blahat can get 100k. So let's see if Blahat can stop T-spinning and finally start playing again. Blahat has around about, so all of you have around about 36 minutes left to go. So still enough for Blahat to go for the 100k points. And okay, now this looks like Blahat just started to be like, okay, I understand it. Just T-spinning doesn't do it for me. And instead he's now gonna try to get for some points. And once again we have a few good games here for now, and Obelix once again 402 and 327. Both of them want the second max out of this place here, as in, you know, over here we are on streamer number 1, we only had 1 Tetris so far compared to stream number 2, where we had at least 2 max outs, 3 max outs, 2 by Mark and 1 by Shuichi. Also 500k top score for Tolstoy and 367 top score for Vicky.
But don't do it in the tournament.
So it looks like currently the Germans are reigning above the French. And it looks like Blanche is playing a bit more. Now got like a 15-20 for example. So again, the goal for Blanche was to get 100k. Let's see if Blanche can do that. It looks like Blanche level 18 starts may not work out, but is Blanche rolling? How is Blanche rolling like that? Man, this Blanche is like the best Tetris Blanche ever. You know. Okay, you know, I have a second mic, so let's have a bit of fun with it.
There is no trickery here.
Okay, so Tony, I have a question for you, Tony.
Yes.
Oh, you're playing.
But it's fine.
Have you ever expected to see a plushie Blanche roll?
What?
Did you ever expect to see a Blanche plushie roll in Tetris?
Where is that? No, I didn't expect
There.
it. Oh, it's really good. It's
Yeah,
very impressive.
it's amazing, isn't it? The goal is to get to 100k.
What?
So Blanche has quite, you know, the skill here today.
Not bad.
Yeah, it is.
Is Backtroll playing there?
No, definitely not. That's Blanche.
Okay.
It's not Bergtroll. Your eyes are confusing you.
Yeah, probably. I must.
Yeah, you must be seeing things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just got confirmation by the crowd that Blanche is performing amazingly well over here. He's rolling, he's showing us what he can do. This is just above what any of us expected, I guess.
Oh no, those squares are bad. She needs another long bar right now.
Yeah, talking about the Macherino and codes, there are still 47 remaining, so if you wanna be one of the lucky people who can donate 25 cents for free, then you have 47 more options. Oh, and Tanner also asking what country is the shark from. So Blanche doesn't seem to be from any specific country based on what I can tell here. That's at least based on my limited knowledge. But maybe I can get some more information on. And, oh, it looks like Blanche is actually French as well. So you have 4 French players performing against 4 more or less German players. You know, we have the Blanche, the honorary French Tetris player, and 3 French Tetris players against 3 German players and the Swiss, which is part of DACH, so Germany, Austria, Swiss. So it's, you know, France versus German speaking. We should do a small interview with Blahaj later where he can talk a bit about how it is to play Tetris as a plushie. And on stream number 1, we currently have Richard and Gunter doing a bit of casting. So if you enjoy Gunter and Richard, then feel free to check that out as well. And yeah, Hannah, exactly, it's France versus, well, not Germany again. Tolstoy is from Switzerland, it's a different country. But it's the DACH region, so Germany, Austria, Swiss. And I guess technically Liechtenstein as well. I guess the more or less part, but I'm not 100% sure. That's outside of my standard knowledge. And let's see what kind of score Overdex will be able to get in this game. He's currently at 752 at level 27. And we also have a 1.1 for now. This is the first 1.1 that we have seen here all day, at least on stream. I'm not sure about off stream. Let's see if now I can get the 1.2 here. Can still get Roma Tetris here on level 18, level 19, 28 specifically. It's now transitioning into level 29, and yeah, it looks like it's going to be a 1.14 and 0 points in the 110 and 1 area. And Obelix odds topping out at 813, 960. So Obelix now has a 900k average score. Quite nice, quite nice. Well, now has a 1 million max out average score here. And Blahaj, to be fair, didn't keep track too much of him because, as we understood, he's only gonna accept more games if they are above 100k. And also 30 minutes! 30 minutes left! It looks like, based on like the small delay here that we have on Blahaj's side, that he is now going to dash. So let's see if Blahaj can dash his way to 100k points. And yeah, now looks like the misdropping issues still exist with dash as well. So yeah, kind of tough day here today for Blahaj. His goal was to get 100k, but maybe he is now getting frustrated and is going to throw the controller on the floor. We will see what Blahaj is going to be able to perform here. Actually, looking at Blahaj's board and score, it looks like he's genuinely able to survive for quite a lot of situations here. So, no, just as I started to say that the board is escalating, doesn't get the longbow over. And Blahaj is topping out here at 14k. Kind of sad, but Blahaj is definitely trying his best over here.
I mean,
Blahaj does start to take his point serious again, all games to be exact, instead of just the top games. Let's see what his next option is. He's going for a level 12 start. Interesting. As far as I know, level 11 is more efficient than level 12. But of course, it's up to the specific player to decide what they wanna go for. Yeah, so far, Denvi's 1.39, basically 1.4. Average of 2 is definitely a level above the other players here. We have had now getting a 1.1. We had Mark getting 2 maxed outs and Shuji getting 1. But nobody here so far who was able to get a 1.4 or above. Actually, let's see if Blarge can go for the 1.4. It's gonna be a bit tough, but I guess in theory it's possible. Again, theory, not realistically. But yeah, no, if I look at Blarge's board here, it's just tough to be a shark and play Tetris. Like, Blarge is doing its best, but it's... So far it looks like the comp match for Blarge is gonna be quite tough here.
Oh no, it's fine. You too. Well, that now thanks to Gunter, or rather sooner than later. Okay, can still survive that. Oh, this is kind of tough. This L, gets the L. Gets the L to avoid the L. Oh no! Gonna have a...
It's over here, but it's not so big until maybe
You know what this is?
And Kingsman trying out exclamation mark qualifications, but qual rankings don't have it. It's fully unknown to the players, to the viewers, to the casters, to all of us. But we know that now once you go for the wits, and he got the wits fulfilled. What? It looks like we have a surprise guest that nobody expected. Holy. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I'm kinda flashed to see this person here. It's gonna be amazing. All I will say. If they decide to play. Not sure, but holy. Fully didn't expect this. Maybe you can spot him in the background somewhere. Currently, you actually can't see him. Or see them, I guess. Yeah, so we have 279 for Overdex. We have 1.1 for Blahaj. Sadly, only 1.1k, not 1.1 million. We have 40k for Zulu and 24 here for now. Now just started the game. And it's immediately resetting it because of the not so nice opening.
Oh, those pieces, she can get Tetris.
Is there gonna be a bar for Zulu on time? Maybe. Still can get it over. Does get it over. Tetris to Zulu, staying in the game. Into one more. 76 here for Zulu. Overdex also once again a pretty promising game here. His current second highest score is in 800k, so this is looking like a game that could improve his average of 2 here. As you know, average of 2 means your 2 highest scoring games to count, which means there is also consistency that is being asked. If you had, it's maybe 90 minutes for a qualification slot, we would probably do a best of 3, average of 3 as well, for example. But we decided that average of 2 is the best for a 75-minute qualification slot. Blahaj is also going for a staircase. Like, look at the bottom of Blahaj. Not what I expected, but he is putting up a nice fight here. And yes, Senna, Obelix is playing Des currently. He didn't have that much time to prepare for the tournament, so he decided to go for Des. He is normally a roller, but he is still, as we can see, quite good at Des. Gonna transition at above 500k. And let's see if Obelix can get the final Tetris. And no, he decides to burn and is now getting the next Tetris. 545. Blahaj is now slowing it down a bit. But Zulu is at 132, 132 for Zulu. Zulu's second highest score currently is 296. So she does want to get a 200k plus here, which is doing quite good here. Now in the meantime, 266, 59 lines, quite nice score here as well, it looks like. Basically what we expect these players here, capable of playing good Tetris, high level Tetris, exactly what we want. And yeah, Blahaj now taking a bit of a break. Important, you know, you always need to drink, you need to get concentrated, maybe a short toilet break as well. All of that good stuff that is needed. If you've watched, for example, CTEC, then you know that we have quite a lot of toilet strats there, where you just leave between games for a small toilet break. But looks like Blahaj, if that's a toilet break, it's one that I don't appreciate because he's not going away from the chair. So I hope it's just a bit of mental game now and not a toilet break. Oh, Zulu's board quite high, still could get out of this depending on the next pieces. Oh, but that's it. Didn't get the blue S piece to the left. Which
20 minutes restant, 20 minutes!
Means sadly no new high score, but Obelix still a good pace for a new high score. 720 at level 24. And next status to now at 422 and 103 lines. So once again, now on a pretty okay, decent pace here. Not the best, not the worst, somewhere in between. And Obelix also topping out at 726 here. Where Blahaj is set up for the Tetris. Let's see if Blahaj can get the bar in time. Here's on the bar and Tetris to Blahaj. I hear the people, like the Germans in the background, speaking perfect French, like Mon ami. You know, if you have played the latest hit game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, then you know what Mon ami does mean. Or if you have like basic knowledge of French, because you should know important words in French like Mon ami, mes amis, merde, putain. Next Tetris is going to now, 564 transition to now, and one more Tetris here now. And Blahaj at 19k top out. And now at 671 at 154 lines. And next set is now 698 now. We also have the next set is CF Obelix into 209. Yeah, Obelix is in the opening here, but has an amazing opening. 88% Tetris rate. That's kind of what you can only dream of as a desk player. Clutch bar to the right here on now side and to open once again. Level 23, 719. And Blarch having quite a good game here. 24k. Feels like one of the highest scoring games that he has had so far. Or she or they. And apparently Tony got 3 Gameboy max outs here, so GG's to Tony for that. Talking about max out, now as at talking about max out and now of course immediately missed up the piece. But yeah, 850 at 26. This is quite a nice game here for now. Let's see if we can repeat the last game and get at least a max. Well, one of the last games and can get at least a max out here again. Obelix also in a pretty decent position here. 350 at 75 lines. Around where you want to be. Next set is to now just one off currently, and we have actually 999, 600 for now, 400 points of the max out currently, which means a single does it, but he's going for the Tetris of course, he's waiting for the bar, here's the bar, and one max out more for now. Transitioning into 2091-035, and that's also where he does top out.
What's going on, Jakob? I'm back.
And we just had now getting close to having an average of 1.1.
Oh, so it's his second max out?
Second, he got a 1.14, now a
Yes.
1.136, so it's at like
Oh.
1.08.
All right, so he's actually ahead of Mark.
I believe so, yeah.
Mark got like a 1.1 as well, but a lower one. Ouais. And so now he's slightly above Mark.
And look at Blahaj.
Blaj, oh yeah. So and Obelix and Zulu, what's been going on?
Zudo's had quite a lot of games where she got close to the 200k mark, and she finally managed to beat it for the second time here. So this is now going to improve her average of 2, and Blahaj just crossed his goal of 100k, so huge lead to Blahaj. I heard that Blahaj is going to play competitively in the tournament as well.
All right.
So it's going to be the first plushie that is going to maybe beat a roller.
And Obelix?
Obelix got a max out in the beginning,
Yes.
and then not too long ago he got a second highest score of an 800k. So it's
Alright.
like 900k, like 920. Wait,
Oh, so he's pretty close
like
to me.
930, I would say.
All right,
average,
so
yeah.
he got me then.
I'm not 100% sure. Just did quick math
All right,
in my brain here. So it looks like Zudo's gonna top out soon here at 222. Yeah, 222. 222. So you know what you say when there's 3 twos?
3 twos.
Yes, it's 222.
2 to 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Zudo has.
Ah.
It's apparently a bit of a meme that I also only got like not too long ago.
Well, I remember
yeah.
when I took like I took a flight back, like from Germany back to Toulouse, the town in France, Toulouse, and it's kind of a meme on the internet. It's not a very well known meme, but I took the flight 222 to Toulouse.
Oh, it's 222.
Yes,
222.
It's the flight 222. So when they announce it in the airport, they say the flight 222 to Toulouse is like is boarding, you know.
So that's basically if you have 3 Tetris players and all of them have 2 points, then it's 2 to 2 to 2.
Yes.
Now once again topping out here.
No,
I don't want to jinx anything, but once again look at Obelix's current state here.
All right. So we are having some
Quite decent, yeah.
good calls here.
Oblige being a bit high, taking the safety triple, having a bit of a drought here currently.
I was a bit afraid for now. Like he had a rough start, but now he's doing pretty well.
Yeah, he's had a kind of bad start, but as you said, he has been able to warm up properly.
As of now, he's like second in the standings, ahead of Mark.
Well, we don't have Denvi.
Yeah, second.
Yeah, Denvi. Oh!
Behind Danvi.
Oh, true.
Yeah, he's ahead of Mark.
Yeah.
Obelix is doing pretty well as
He's a
well.
bit of a hidden talent.
Yes, I mean, as of now, he's like the best
As
tapper.
of now.
As of now, he's the best tapper we have in France.
But as of now.
Yes. all right. Oh, Obelix needs to reopen this. Not getting ideal pieces. That T is gonna help a lot. All right, Obelix in a drought, 25 drought now.
That's quite a long drought here, but he's basically.
It was
line
almost
came 1 piece too early.
almost the
Next
first
piece.
drought. All right.
788. 788, 26. That's still. I'm not gonna jinx it.
Oh, Blash, miss dropping.
Oh. But nearly doubling the goal currently at now 1.75, 175.
It's gonna be hard to play Tetris with flippers.
It has to be. But he was even rolling at some point, so he has a lot of talents. Obelix wanting a bar for the left side. Early shifting
No,
that,
Obelix gets that L to the left, J to the left, I mean. But now Obelix needs like a quick tap to the left. He's not gonna try to go for it. Obelix is done 809, but it doesn't improve his score, does it?
Doesn't.
Doesn't, okay.
Bravo, mon ami.
Also, a huge GG to Blahaj, and it looks like Blahaj is satisfied with his gameplay for today. And it looks like Blahaj is satisfied with his performance so far, and it looks like he's gonna stop and is like happy Blahaj.
He's gonna go spin somewhere.
Exactly.
So whenever Blaj is turning a piece, we can say that he's spinning. Oh no,
I mean,
Zulu.
We can. And last 10 minutes!
Alright, 10 minutes remaining.
In 10 minutes, in 10 minutes, they are allowed to play the last game out.
Oh, and Retro Cabeza in the chat saying, hi Gunter, hi Retro Cabeza, the host of the Tetris 99 server. He's hosting like weekly tournaments. He's been hosting the Retro Barcelona tournament for 3 years now. I was there last week actually. So yeah,
How was it?
Well, let's say it's technical wise, I was not used to play on Switch on tech, so I had some difficulties playing on Switch. But they are doing their best, and it's gonna be even better next year. And it was very nice meeting his community. In Spain, you have like the classic Tetris community, and you have the Retro Cabeza community. You know, playing tech and a lot of other Tetris games.
And also saying we should change our name now. We barely play Tetris 99. We have been called the CTM
of tech. That is quite true.
So you could call yourself C-Tech-M.
Yes, it's not only for Spanish people. Anyone can join. So if you wanna join his server and play some not only Tetris Effect but a whole range of Tetris games, like feel free to do so. Retro Cabeza, give us a link to your server while you're at it.
I believe he's not allowed to post links in chat.
Oh, he's not allowed.
I would assume. I'm not sure about classic Tetris here, but on many channels where there's sometimes a lot of activity,
Okay.
don't allow links because they could lead to certain sites.
Anyways, shout out to Retro Cabeza and the Tetris 99 server. Oh, there it is.
Huge
And,
shout out. Perfect, it does work.
we do not have qual standings yet, but Danvi is first, now is second, Mark is fourth at the moment, then Berktroll, then me and Obelix. I don't know. Obelix, I think, is slightly ahead of me.
Let me calculate that. Do you know your exact score?
922.
That's gonna be pretty close.
It's gonna be
between
pretty
you.
close. Shuichi got a max out, but is struggling to get another good score. So Shuichi could create the surprise. Yeah, no problem, Retro Cabeza. See you soon. See you soon in Spain. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
This game, I got a score 1.2.
Oh, nice.
I think. Am I back?
You're second now.
Am I
because-
back roll? Okay, I'm back roll.
No, but Nao was ahead of you, and now you're back ahead of Nao.
Who's now?
Now the tapper on the left.
Oh,
He was ahead of you.
oh yeah. Oh, damn. So I still have to get the game just in case.
Yeah. Now he's dangerous. Keep playing.
Okay, and Gunter, what was your score again?
My score?
Yes, your score.
922.
929 for Obodex.
Oh, okay, so Obelix is ahead of me.
Yes.
And Nao just got passed by Mark. Mark got a 1.2.
Nice.
So now you need a 1.2 now. I don't know if he can hear me with the headphones. Ah, he heard me.
And
He's
also thanks to Eanders for the rate of 24 viewers.
Actually, now on a very good game right now. Hold on.
And that's why you're so quiet, because you don't want now to hear that to not jinx him.
Yes.
Okay, so let me take a bit of breath so that I can jinx him.
No. Come
Hey,
on.
commentator curse. I do that all the time.
This is getting interesting. 420 for Obelix at some point. Hey now.
Hey, now you're an all-star. Oh wait, no, that's a different thing.
Blaj is taking a break.
Yeah, he had got like an, as you can see, near the 180 audio, and since then he has been taking a break here, which makes a lot of sense.
Oh no! Come on!
Oh,
Wow, he's going aggressive
going
here.
aggressive. Not
He's
sure
going
if that was the
aggressive.
correct choice. I feel like that was a bit too aggressive.
Getting that tap to the left. That was pretty nice. All right, very good tapping from now. Getting that T left. All right, now he's clean. Gets a long bar. Gets the Tetris.
Also, the transition at about 500k on Obelix's side, we've seen that in what feels like
Obelix.
all games that he has played.
Obelix has time. No, that
Oh, no.
misdrop. Oh, that misdrop is terrible. I don't know if he can recover from this.
But in terms of like gameplay and up until level 19, he most of the time is pretty consistent. Gets in somewhere between the 5 to 600k, so
He's doing
he's
pretty.
definitely someone to look out for.
Yeah, he's doing well with Daz. And now at 932 into level 25.
Yep, this could be his chance to overtake Mark. Of course, the standings and the qualifications don't mean how you're going to perform in the actual tournament.
Oh,
There's
he's
much
going
more involved.
aggressive. Yeah, he's going
He
aggressive
kinda
again.
has to.
Gets the dirty Tetris.
And it wasn't as aggressive as he went before. Like that kind of aggression is generally okay.
Hold on. He's going for it again.
Yeah, let's go for the bar.
Come on.
We have a bit of a drought now, as we can see in the.
Yes.
Red
Oh no.
counter.
Oh no.
Oh, but the bar isn't coming for quite a long
Oh,
time
good
here.
pieces. Good pieces. All right. Getting those long bars to the left. Okay, he's doing well. Great timing for the long bar.
Mhm.
Max out for now.
And he can at least improve his average of school. Of
Yes. What was his 1.1?
1.14 and 1.03.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, but he's now quite high.
Oh.
Let's see if he can get out of this on time.
Oh no, he's not getting the
Yeah,
right
no,
pieces.
this is...
Oh
No, the TPS doesn't go where it needs to go. So
Ah, unfortunate.
yeah, just one off improving his score here. Like average of 2.
Hold on.
And
3 minutes left. 3 minutes left.
Wait. Was I mistaken? I thought
What?
now had 2 1.1s.
no, only one 1.1.
Oh, so I was mistaken.
Yeah.
So
And yes, Denvi is pointing out, oh, there is no qual ranks. Exactly. You are just qualified. You don't know where. You are in the tournament, and we're gonna shuffle it. Just kidding.
We are on the last couple of minutes for this qualifier.
yeah, we have to get that ready.
And for the players, a reminder, you can start your final game until the countdown says 0 seconds remaining, and you can always finish your final game. And level 9 is the second most efficient level to play, so if you're not comfortable doing level 18, I do recommend doing level 9 start as your last game.
Yeah, that's a good advice. That's what I do often. Finish with 9, you can chill on level 9.
Yeah, exactly. You always, like, I always feel like I perform quite badly because of how few points you get in level 9. But it's quite nice if you know that you can also just play kind of casually. You don't have to feel that pressure on your shoulders of 18 and not
Yeah.
doing any mistakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
And Lucy's saying maybe someone from the team can post the qual link here and we can periodically post it in chat. If it's not possible to add to Nightbot, I genuinely don't even know if we have like a qual link we can post.
Not as of now.
Okay.
We gotta prepare it. It's not finalized yet. For now, all we got, like, we're gonna finalize the bracket tonight. We gotta finalize the qual standings. Sivel is on it. The only thing we got right now is the match Reno. Have you read like the donations? For now?
A bit, but not too much. I saw that we had Sivel doing
Yes.
$15 and saying if Blash gets 100k, it's gonna be $15 again, and then he got another $10, but there wasn't any
Yes.
interesting message inside.
And then we got a bunch of coupons. Thank you guys. Don't forget to click on these coupons. We got like 40 remaining or something like that.
20 seconds.
20 seconds left.
So, if you want to start a game on level 9, you have about 15 seconds left to go. 15 seconds to start your final game.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, these are the last games before. This is not over for the day. We're still gonna have one qualifying session after that. As of now, oh, Obelix is done.
Obelix is done, yes.
Oh, you fortunate, but Obelix still got ahead of me with like a 929.
Yeah. 929.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna enter all the scores and we'll have a qual link soon. Oh no, okay, Steven is gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna hang out with Richard Jacob.
Okay, then goodbye.
Adios.
Adios. Adios, amigos. Oh wait, that's Spanish. It's like bad Spanish, but it is by definition Spanish. Maybe it's French as well, like my,
Adieu.
I don't know, adieu.
French.
Yeah, it's adieu, not adios. As,
That means the same.
yeah, it means the same, but it's a different word. And as Retro Cabeza is saying, hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta luego.
Something like that. Okay. Now in his final game, once again looking like a good game here. Zudo also in their final game here, 117. And it looks like Sivel wants to buy a bit more Blahach here. You know, you can never have too much Blahach in your life. You can see Obelix a bit of level 29 using Death. Death is kind of unheard of. Zulu topping out in the last game at 121. So got an average of like, I believe, 220 to 40. That's 222.
222, 283.
Yes. So over here on stream number 1, there's only now left playing 534. Next Tetris, there's still one Tetris, one line left that he can play. Getting the final Tetris, so 580 here. Pace on getting a new second ties game here for now. Let's see if now will be able of fulfilling that here in the CTWC Paris Regional 2025. Next bar to Tetris for now. 655. And yeah, I can see here on the left that Sivel is doing the or preparing our standings sheet here. In a mix of entering seats, scores, and I believe also showing how all of the players here performed. Fully sure, I'm just having half of an eye on that. Yes, so now is currently. Hey, Gunter, I thought you were going to Richard. But he didn't want you.
No. I went to do other things.
Yeah, I mean, Gunter is, as far as I know, the main organizer, so there's a lot of stuff that he has to do. He can't be in commentary or anywhere else for a long time. There's a lot of things that need to be organized. Yeah, now it's 744 on level 24. So at about the halfway point, got about 200k here so far on level 19. So yeah, the pace got a bit lower here, sadly. Which means he needs to pick up the aggression in the second half of level 19 in order to have a chance of getting a new second highest score in. I'm just looking over on the screen of Sivel, where I can see there's a few people who got like max out on average. Yeah, max out average is quite nice of an achievement, of course. Okay, so now looking like there's gonna be at least max out. 948 has 14 lines left to go. So in theory 4 Tetrises. In theory 3 to go. If there's 0 burns here by now, let's see if he will be able to achieve that. Next Tetris to now having the max out here, so ring the bells as always. Oh, but not getting the pieces that he wants. And getting the final bar. Yeah, 1.53, so this is now a new highest score for now of, well, second highest score, of course, of 1.057. GG's to now for getting one last clutch max out. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the second qualifying round of 3 in person. We have a few GG's in chat by Dan V and Retro Cabeza. So GG's to now for performing quite well here. And yeah, we have one more qualifying round left to go. Where I once again have no idea who's gonna qualify. It's just gonna be some persons, some people. But don't ask me which people it will be. Actually, I believe Blahach still is able to get the average of 100k. Yeah, it looks like he's able to get the average of 100k, and so amazingly well played for a plushie. Oh, and Oberdex has switched to rolling now. Let's see. Maybe we saw a bit of rolling here. Of course, if you qualify using dash and then play using roll, you are kinda cheating your standings, you could say, manipulating it, match fixing even. So Obelix is doing some match fixing over here today. So apparently there will only be one stream next for the next qualification session. I just got confirmation that Blahat got an average score of 100k, so nicely done by Blahat. Okay, so welcome back to the CTWC Paris 2025 qualifications. As you can at least maybe see, or see in the future, we have 4 more players coming up. So 4 more qualifications being fully French again. So over 50% of the tournament is French, which is what you want here in Paris. Sorry? Yeah, and also, of course, there's not much for me to talk about. Let's just take a quick look at the players. Maybe even a bit longer look, of course. As you have in the top left, we have Speed Safe. In the top right, we have Dr. L. In the bottom left, we have Merlin. And in the bottom right, we have Sivel. And Sivel is, you could say, kind of cut off. So I guess he's player B2. Let's do this. So we will just adjust him to be here a bit nicer. Yeah, this is probably the best that we can do. So we have, as I said, Pizza, Murder,
reset. Let's reset. Oh, that's fine. Just about.
Dr. L and Speed Self. And yes, so we are getting ready for our
down,
final qualification slot.
Clear, start.
Hoping that we will be able to start it in just a few seconds.
L'appareil.
Are we setting the scoreboard?
Vas-y. Ah non, vas-y, start. Non, pas là. Ah, c'est bon. Et l'appareil. Down. Oh,
it looks like there's just one person left.
Okay. Then clear.
And
yeah,
then Gunter is gonna show us
start
when
on
we
any
can
level you want
start
between 9 and 19.
the final countdown of today in terms of starting. And players, are you ready?
Ready?
Looks like all of us are ready. So let's start the final countdown. Gonna be a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris! And where is the mouse? It's here. Bam! And started.
Oh, you can sit down
Yeah,
here.
you can see we have Speed Safe doing some level 19 starts. We have Dr. L doing 18. We have Merlin doing 16. And we have Sivel doing 15. Okay, so nearly all of that makes some kind of sense to me.
Oh, nice T-spin by Dr. L.
But like, why level 16?
I don't know.
Why level 15?
Because he's creating the surprise. Why level 16? Why not?
I mean, you can do it.
It is allowed.
Yeah, it's allowed. Same with the level 15. You could even do a level 0 start and do no pushdown points. Also, don't be saying, yeah, none of the levels are the same. Yeah, we have 4 players and 4 different levels. It's 4, 4, 4.
It's broken.
Also, small fun fact, Speed Safe is using DES. All of these 4 players are DES players, which is not something you expect when you see a level 19 start. Level 19 usually indicates that someone is using tapping or rolling as the playstyle, but no, here Speed Safe just as comfortable at just using his DES skills to show us how amazing DES players can be at level 19.
And we got an interesting bunch of players here. So Speed Self, a friend of Cousin, comes from the Trackmania community as well.
Trackmania, woo!
Merlin came all the way from Belgium to play the Game Boy tournament. He came all the way from Belgium to play the Game Boy tournament, and I ended up convincing him to try out the NES tournament.
Heck yeah!
Sivel co-organizing this tournament with us, and Dr. L86 was like interested in the tournament for some times, and he decided at the last minute, like literally 2 hours ago, to
He decided to leave work early.
yes.
That's how important this is to him.
To be able to join us. So he's a Mexican guy working in Paris.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
Yes. So yeah, a pretty interesting bunch of players here.
So we have 3 different nationalities.
Yes.
4 if we count me as well.
Right. That is true.
And Sivelle is doing what all of us should do: take a drink, do a bit of water, because we are sponsored by Unknown Water Company.
And Sival is a French Filipino as well, so that's a lot of nationalities.
Oh, so we have like French, Philippine,
Yes.
Belgium, and Mexican. So we have
Yes.
3 different continents here in one screen.
True. And in the chat, I see Doremi. None of these levels are the same. That is true. 4 different levels.
4 people, 4 levels. So 4 times the fun.
Yeah. We got Classic Tetris 2 is done for today. This is our last qualifiers.
Merlin now moved up to level 17 as a start level, by the way, which is still worse than level 18.
Yes, it is.
But you know, you need to do some trolling sometimes. Dr. L being quite high, nice tag, not getting the red SPs over to the left, and getting a small burn. Next, going to the left. So staying in the game here.
Yeah, the
Point West currently at 211.
last qualifiers tomorrow. The matches will start around 11:30. I'm gonna finalize like the schedule
Oh,
considering
I in quite a lot of trouble here, probably. Yeah, I'll topping out.
considering we don't have 32 players. I'm gonna adjust the schedules. Gameboy tournament will still be held from 4 to 8 p.m. Oh, Merlin hangs out a piece on the left. Dr. L with a first score, 286, I believe. Yeah, we'll see how many players in total we'll have in the end, like around 20-ish players.
Okay, Merlin now to the level 18 start. So my theory is he will do level 19 next and then quit. So you will go up 1 level each game, but you can't go higher than 19, so then he just quits.
No, he goes back to level 9, you know.
Oh, it's level 0, you
He
mean?
goes around, like, we don't allow level 0, it's level 9 to 19.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Who wants to qualify on 0?
I don't know.
9 to 19.
Actually, does it say anything about... Like, I don't know the rules exactly, currently. The rule set. I don't know them exactly. So I'm just gonna go over and take a look at them.
Oh, yeah?
So the rules do say Game Boy NES. Players are allowed to start level 15 or 18 for the first 2 rounds of the winners bracket.
And these are for
Winners
matches.
matches best of 5, losers best of 3. Every game will be played using the same seed, CTWC approved controller. Referee may decide to redo a game.
Well, pretty good start.
Okay, so Gunter, by those rules, there is no level selection.
No, I said it on the server.
You said on the server, but it's not in the rules.
It's in the server, and I said it before every whole
Okay, perfect.
session.
Because I would always trust what's written there, but if the players know that they can't choose below level
They know.
9, then that's good.
I've told them.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Because I was like, that wasn't in there on the app, but the players know that, as you said, who's gonna qualify below level 9 anyways. Like, you only qualify 9 because you get the second highest amount of points if you play purple compared to a level
Yes.
18 start. Otherwise, you would, if you could get the same points, then I guess it would be like 15 and 18 starts and nothing else
I mean,
for most players.
got the same rules as CTWC does. I believe it's 9 as well, 9 to 19.
I wanna say it's 18 only nowadays, but it's not.
I don't think.
I genuinely don't know. And I'm one of the main organizers. But like here as well, I'm one of the main organizers as far as I know. Well, main, we have like 3 organizers.
Mhm.
And you're the main guy, like main.
Main.
And I don't know the rules here apparently. So perfectly prepared as always for commentary.
That's fine. You still have time.
I mean, who needs sleep anyways?
Dr. L on a good game now, 200k, 65 lines. Getting droughted. 22 pieces drought.
Sivelle also getting droughted. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Going for the triple, nice.
Merlin is clean, keeps on starting.
Oh, left side
16
TP is
games.
quite hard, but going for another triple here, so Sivelle is staying in. But yeah, this is a long drought on Sivelle's side, as you can see. 30 plus plus pieces. And it might force him into a top out.
Merlin is, yeah, dazzling despite tapping on Game Boy. Obviously, yeah, everyone taps on Game Boy. So I was wondering if he would like try to hyper tap on NES as well, but it looks like he's going with Daz.
I would say that simply from the grip difference, hyper tapping on NES is not something that makes sense just because you tap on Game Boy.
Well, tapping is the easiest play style to pick up. Like, it's probably easier to pick up tapping if you've never played this game than to pick up Daz.
Maybe.
Like, if I had a guy come by, like a complete random guy who was like, ah, I want to qualify to your tournament, I would be like, yeah, try to tap faster on the buttons.
Okay, you've never played any Tetris before. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I accept that.
If you played some Tetris before and you know the concept of Daz, yeah, you can try.
Also at the top you have 9 and 19, so the two opposites of the spectrum that is allowed.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Dr. L doing some 19 practice here. We still have an hour and 6 minutes to go. And Sivel on a good game at the moment. 257, has to burn down a bit on level 13.
Yeah, so all in all I would say this is like in the last game, or like the last qualifying slots, you had amazing desk players and an amazing tapper. This is more like what I expect the average Tetris player who, you know, plays a fair amount of Tetris, but is not like one of these records to do. So this is,
Yeah,
I would say, like the average, hey, I play NES Tetris player,
true. Yeah.
which I do appreciate to see. Not always just the crackheads, just also people who are human.
Just regular, just casual NES Tetris players.
Exactly. And if you look at Sivel, yeah, he's doing a 15 start, not optimal in terms of points, 12, not optimal in terms of points that you can get, but he is still looking at like a 400, 500k transition to level 19, which is, pretty good.
True, yeah. He's still going for now. Close to level 16, close to 18 speed. Taking it safe. Good bounce, 337.
Yeah, basically doing what you should do in this situation. Not playing too aggressive, trying to clean up. Like you could always try to just build on top of this, but you never ever should.
All right, and we got the rankings.
Looks like we will have 21 players in total.
I mean, 20, we are not gonna...
Blarge is gonna play. Blarge will play, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna play in round 0.
I mean, does it make...
It makes a difference because then we have the first plushie ever performing in a competitive Tetris match, and that's something to be proud of. You know?
No, it doesn't make any sense. We'll see what we do.
We were prepared for 32 players, so it's just a bit of fun.
Yeah. All right. So let me post this. Hold on.
When you miss drop, it's when you don't have any delay. It's much easier to recover.
You're not in the Twitch chat. The Twitch chat is this extra window on the right side.
Yeah, but
Okay, we have speed save topping out now. Sivel 438. One of Tetris left to go. And you know, that's what I meant. Like, that's what I meant. This is what most players just play like. It's not hyper aggressive. It's just casual. It's just having fun. 462 for Sivel. That's quite nice. So we have Sif losing the death and a 468. 355. GG's. Pretty sure that he's gonna want to record that. By the way, Sivel, what was your high score last year?
Less than that.
Yeah, but that's what I felt like. This was quite amazing performance. So GG's to Sivel. And apparently there's still people qualifying for Game Boy.
yeah.
So you can qualify for Game Boy until tomorrow, 3 p.m. local time.
Yes.
Or 1 p.m. UTC. It's not being streamed as far as I know, but we will stream the Game Boy tournament over here.
Yeah, and thank you to the to the Swiss boys, Tony, Pascal, and Tolstoy for like bringing all the equipment, the Game Boys, the interceptors, to be able to host that tournament. They are pretty much independent, like so we can let them do whatever they gotta do. And we can focus entirely on the NES tournament. So
I need a second Game Boy, but then I have everything I need for like a 2-player Game Boy stream as well at home. It's
have you played some Game Boy before?
yes.
Ah.
But I kind of just have that stuff because I'm like, hey, we need more Game Boy tournaments because, you know, many players that played Tetris in their youth played the Game Boy version.
True.
So it's kind of important for PR reasons, for example, just to have Game Boy. Not because I'm like, Game Boy is better or worse. No, it's a game, it's Tetris, it's good.
It's actually quite different from NES.
Yeah, it's quite different, but it's because I'm like, and this is how we get maybe more people interested in classic Tetris.
You've been playing in the Game Boy League?
I tried to, but something came up with my first match that I couldn't take, and now this is Paris, and I'm trying to find time to play, which is kind of tough, sadly.
I think you still have until like early June, so we still have time. Alright, so the qual standings are up. We should be like working correctly. Just need Vince or Wing to add them to the command. So we got Danvi seed 1, followed by Mark and Bergtroll. So the top 3 seeds were like pretty much expected. Then we got Nao, expected as well.
Now and Bergtroll pretty much neck and neck. Same with Asterix or Mark. It's like less than 10k difference there.
Yeah, true. So we got like the 3 rollers top 3, then the 1.29 tapper is 4th. Then Shuichi, the best DAS player, qualifying like with a max average, followed by Obelix, a bit of a surprise. Obelix, who was known as the first French roller, qualifying today with DAS, followed by myself and Kanto. So nice topic.
A very small skill gap there.
Yeah, there's quite a gap between me and Kanto.
It's like, you know, the crackheads at Tetris and then like the casual players.
And then Richard, Tony Tolstoy, Cousin, Pascal, Vicky, Zuluzer, Babe, and Blage. How do you pronounce it, Richard?
Lohai.
Lohai? That is the Swedish pronunciation?
It is. Lohai.
Okay.
Lohai.
Lohai.
But we call it Blahaj because it's funnier.
Because I didn't know how to pronounce it correctly.
No, it's Blohai, but Blahaj is just so much funnier.
Tony, I saw your message, Tony. I'll qualify tomorrow. I'm too tired today. Yeah. Well, can't you do it between like 11 and like 3 p.m. tomorrow? Nice.
Did we say we have like the whole session?
Yeah. I was thinking, at first we thought 11 to 2, and I thought of extending it to 3 p.m. if that's fine.
Yeah, let's see tomorrow. Like how many people are coming.
Yeah.
Make more players and we can extend it.
Yeah.
Someone playing.
Well, we got one player arriving at 2 p.m. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, everything's fine. Tony asking me.
Who's gonna be there tomorrow at 2 p.m.?
Epudu.
What?
Epudu. That's his username.
I'm out of touch with usernames apparently.
Don't worry,
So
he's
weird.
like brand new anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win?
Oh, Sibel, what a hang.
But he's hanging in there.
Yeah, true.
He's not giving up and he never should.
So how is it been going right now?
Merlin's top score is like a 100k spin so far, so for Merlin this needs to be recorded.
Yeah, nice. Having a decent qualification considering like he wasn't planning on playing NES. He just came to qualify on Game Boy and he hasn't really practiced NES much. So Merlin is pretty much like warming up as he's doing his qualification.
Yep. I would take a look. Dr. L, it's like a 380, and for Speed Stuff, it's like a 140. So I guess for these two we should also record some games.
Ouais, on prend, mais pas. Ouais, c'est de 9 mois, je te vais attendre. C'est des indicateurs, quoi. Si moyenne, je me sens vraiment bien, je peux prendre un tour. Je suis pas bon.
So we can see Sivel once again being above 200k here at exactly 201. Dr. L doing the 18 starts here. Maybe for Dr. L it would be kind of smart to move down to level like 13, for example, because he's showing us quite a lot, but just has, you know, these small situations where it's just running for too long, and maybe they are playing a lower level helps not getting into these situations. Not fully sure he should do what feels best to him, of course.
Oh no!
And Sivel comes out at... no! Sivel doesn't get the perfect clear. No.
Which doesn't change anything in NES Tetris.
But it's like a
only
mental
for-
thing.
Yeah, it's only for like the beauty of the gesture.
Or you just get like a perfect clear only having white pieces.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Sivel 279 to 80. Still level 12, so this once again is quite a good game here for Sivel. On the top, Dr. L 126 at 54 lines, going for the next Tetris here.
Speed self is pretty clean.
Yeah.
On a good start, it's a decent pace. Anything above like 200k at transition to level 10 is fine.
Yeah, and looks like Dr. L is topping out at 149. Honestly, let's just record it to have it.
Yes.
It's 149, 720.
Now, speed self having some holes in the stack.
How about it's level 9, you have so much time to adjust.
Yes,
Shouldn't cause many issues as we can see.
Tetrises are only worth 12,000 points there.
It's...
So you better be efficient.
You have to be efficient, yeah.
Sivel 320 with a clean board, bangs down a Tetris.
This could kinda easily be a 500k transition for Sivel.
Definitely.
We can see speed self now at 115, having a clean board.
Oh, Merlin with a missed rotation, but it's not too bad. He would love a square. He's not gonna get the square. Speed self. On a good game, honestly. Have we recorded anything from speed self?
No, we should record this one.
Yep.
There's a high chance this is gonna be his top score as well. Like currently the top score is like 149.
All right.
So it's only like 1 to 2 Tetrises away from beating that. But we have the drought counter ticking 25 pieces now, so this is a bit of a survival situation.
Tetris for Sivel getting over 400Ks again. Oh no, Merlin struggling with that delay probably on CRT. And as we said, the NES Tetris is quite different from Game Boy.
Yep, like the spins you can do, for example.
They are all reversed, yeah. Yeah, you can do the Z spin to the left, you cannot do the S spin anymore, which is quite confusing, but it's satisfying whenever you do a Z spin.
Yeah. It's just a different game.
I mean, it's not the same Z spin as SNES, but you got me.
Yeah. Okay, so Sivel, level 17, 433. The last game he got was 468, like the last game that we recorded. So let's see if he can top that.
He's already improving his average. Gets a no, that was a triple. That was a triple. He's gotta get clean soon. Level 19 is approaching.
Same for Speed Self, 161. Nice score here for him.
Alright. Speed Self increasing his average of 2 as well. Is he gonna go for the dirty? He's going for the dirty.
Bar for Sivel.
Oh, and never mind, he's taking the triple.
No bar for Sivel.
445, 773. And thank you, Richard, for the qual standings. Are there some Iberians in the calls? Unfortunately, no. Yelena wanted to come, but in the end, she couldn't make it there. And we got, I mean, not
52.
Iberia, but we got some Spanish
You got an update at
speaking
45.
players. So Richard from Colombia and Dr. L86 right now from Mexico. So we actually have, we don't have anybody from Spain or Portugal, but we do have some people from Colombia and Mexico. That's, how weird is that?
It's unexpected.
Yeah. Although to be fair, Dr. L hasn't flown here just for the tournament. He's like working in Paris.
Man, you just spoiled it. Yeah, Richard flew here only for the tournament.
Yeah. And no, Richard is gonna go to the Eurovision competition
Okay.
afterwards. So he's not coming only for CTWC Paris.
Okay, I thought for a second.
Nah, he's enjoying
Isn't-
Eurovision.
I thought ESC is already over. I'm not out of...
No, it's like next week.
Oh, okay,
Or
okay.
in 2 weeks. No, I think next week.
Okay, yeah, I'm just out of touch nowadays with it. It's...
In Switzerland.
Yeah, it's...
Why-
I mean... It's not my kind of music that's said like that kindly.
Yeah, I'm not following it as well. But during our trip to Paris, like so Richard came to my place in Montpellier. We drove to Paris, and during the trip, he made me listen to the Eurovision music for this year. I mean, it was fine. It was okay.
Please record speeds I've scored.
Oh, speeds of 2:15, 6:45,
And other than that,
2:15,
like my general
6:45.
point on ESC is, I listen to the songs that are gonna be done live.
Mm-hmm.
We have it recorded. 2:15, yeah.
Dr. L. Yeah, we got it. And Dr. L on a good game as well. What is this? 145? 145?
Yeah, 145,
20? Okay.
something.
Yeah, you're only listening to the music.
To the music once you get like an idea of what's done, because sometimes there's funny music inside,
Yeah.
like Windows 95 Man, for example.
Yeah.
But 99% of the time it's just kind of the same music, which is most music, of course, in its own genre.
It's not exactly your genre of music.
Yeah, exactly.
See how far Dr. L is going. He's about 75 lines, 248. So that's an okay score on level 18. Especially when you're not mastering the 18 speed yet. 141 for Merlin. And Sivel.
I'm charging a bit.
Sure. All right. Sivel 181 at 57 lines. That's pretty good pace for level 12. But he's getting droughted, 20 pieces drought. He's going for the Tetris instead of fixing the board, but gets another long bar pretty quickly. Jacob will be back in a few minutes. In the meantime, Dr. L still playing 266. Merlin 168. Everyone having good games here. Speedself just started his. We've got 48 minutes remaining. Still got plenty of time. Tetris for Merlin 204. Dr. L with a dirty board, but 291. Can he get to 300 Ks? Dr. L. Nice adjustment of the square for the long bar. He's 20 lines away from level 19. We could get to 19 with a mid 300,000. 400 if he gets a couple of Tetrises. Merlin 231. All right. 2 players right now improving their averages. Sivel started with a pretty good pace, has slowed down significantly. Nice center well Tetris for Merlin. He's ready for another one. Dr. L is about to transition. He's gonna try to get that last Tetris. That square is not what he was looking for. Dr. L transitioning at 316. Let's see how far he can go on level 19. Oh. Oh no, this doesn't burn. He needs something to the left. Can he get anything to the left? Gets that J. Alright, he needs another J. Now he needs a long bar. This is gonna be difficult, but he gets the burns. 326, and Merlin is still going at 295. Okay, Dr. L is gonna be done at 3. Oh, never mind, he gets the burn. Come on, he gets an extra burn. Got those 2 LPCs back to back.
Okay, I believe I'm back now.
Dr. L finishes at 330. 240.
And Gunter, I am back again. I just did some stuff with the microphones here so that, mine was empty. Now I have checked basically like that. So yeah, as you said, Sivell, also a good game,
Yeah, but pretty
Merlin having a pretty amazing game.
Pretty good games from Dr. L and Merlin. So Merlin at 340. So really popping off that game on level 17 at the moment. And Dr. L got like a 330, while his previous game was like 145. Previous recorded game in the standings. Dobry in the chat saying, come on, Sivell. What's up, Dobry? And I think Retro Cabeza, good luck on the CTWC Gameboy top 8 Gunter Tetris. Thank you, Retro Cabeza. Oh, let's watch the end of that game by Merlin. Merlin is gonna top out here.
347, quite like amazing score here.
Yes. And he only got like, is that a 2 or a 1?
1.
That's a 1. So he got a 155 and a 347, so quite an improvement. Same for Dr. L, who went from 145 to 330. Both players doubled their previous recorded score. Sivell at 352, that's not improving his average. And Speed Self at 116, so Speed Self has a good chance of improving as well.
I mean, keep in mind, Speed Self only has 1 recorded score, so a single doesn't.
Yeah.
Like 1 point doesn't improve his average.
Yep.
Well, 2 at least. I'm not sure about 1.
I mean, improve significantly. If he can get like more than 200k, he's gonna be above 200 average. Oh, he's gonna get a dirty, left well dirty. And yeah, thank you, Retro Cabeza, for wishing me luck in CTWC Gameboy Top 8. That's gonna be played next on Sunday 24. So in 2 weeks, in about 2 weeks. Yeah.
Also for the players here on location, 45 minutes left. 45 minutes. Well, technically 44, but
You're scamming them. You're scamming them.
No.
This is propaganda. Make them believe it's 45.
Context matters, by the way.
If you repeat it enough, they'll believe it.
So if I say it's 45 minutes left for the next 45 minutes.
They'll believe it. They'll never stop playing.
So guys, you still have 10 hours left?
Speed Self 139.
Dr.
Burn.
Ultimate out of 204, no?
And Speed Self.
He's
Oh,
managed to get a few burns in, not much, but up to 206.
Speed Self transitioning with a clean board.
Nice for Speed Self here, looking like this could be another 200k game. Merlin just started, Sivell just started.
I'm very curious about Merlin. Like he started with a rough qualifier, and then he got that great game. I want to see how he's gonna finish this qualifier. He's improving quite rapidly, considering.
He's struggling a bit.
Yeah, but considering he's only been pretty much this qualification is his warm-up. He was playing Game Boy before that.
If you have played Game Boy before, then that means that you at least know a bit about how Tetris works.
Yes. Was it?
Yes, the hand standings.
Yeah, the standings have been published, and I've asked Wing prior to update to get them into the bot as well. Mm. Oh, you got me, Shuichi. Well done, well done.
Next few burns here on speed save side, trying to get open for the next Tetris, I assume. On the other side, if you can just manage to burn up to level 15, 16, 17, would be good for standings. You could get like, well, not 200k, but like 170, 180. Tetrises are quite important, but not if you top out when you try to go for them. So we're having a bit of a... It's not even like a messy board, it's just like one overhang that killed it. And speed step is down into a clean position, building up for the next Tetris here. And we should be able to see the next Tetris in just a few burns, most likely. Do you want to join?
Yes.
And speed step is nearly at 200k here. Oh, nice sack by Elder to solve that speed.
For the best. I mean, otherwise, it's not inviting you for dinner, like, otherwise.
I mean,
Not really too about speed set. I think quite an amazing game here. He has 8 lines left until level 16, or he has the level 18 speed line. And he can still go for one more Tetris here potentially. Let's see if he does get the pieces to get open and then to get the Tetris. Maybe he's just playing aggressive. Is he? Is he playing aggressive? No, he's not. He's trying to play it safe, so it looks like he's comfortable trying to play 18 here. Let's see what speed set can do. It's up being at 250 here, and looks like this is maybe it for speed set.
250, 206. Nice, nice,
Dr.
nice.
Also has a good game. He currently 318. This should be
Yep.
whenever he's gonna end this game, of course, which hopefully is about 50 lines, 60 lines away.
So he's gonna end up with a mid 300k average.
At least, yeah.
At least, yeah, at least. We'll see.
Please give him a bar.
Come on, come on. 25,
Ah.
26 drought.
I mean, this is still the manageable length, but this is getting dangerous now in terms of the board state. Once
Oh,
one more
no.
bar does get
Alright.
a nice bar.
That was getting stupid. Oh,
Next bar also kinda decent. Now once an LPs doesn't get the LPs, and LPs do what he got. Gets the red LPs now.
The red
That's all J dependency filled. Left side just wanted another JPs. Just get the JPs into a double with the next one out here, but getting the OPs at long was now perfect. These are quite nice pieces currently for Dr. L.
ooh, Sivel, what is that hang?
Dr. L is also close to getting out of the situation that he's in. Yeah, he can now go for a center bell.
All
See if
right.
he gets the bar.
Already at 100 lines, 28 lines to go.
Bar and Tetris for Dr. L. So he could get a 400k in this game. Okay, like 2 or 3 more times. Well, what was the score before?
Dr. L,
330?
330, yeah. He got a 140,
okay.
45 and a
So
330.
this game is not gonna get him to 400k average most likely.
Not yet, yeah.
But it's possible. You can go for like 4 more Tetris. Let's say 3 more Tetrises, which is about
400k.
60k, and that if he gets all Tetrises left, that would put him at 400k average.
Yep. I mean, he needs,
Only 3 Tetrises.
yeah, 3 Tetrises, that's
So he
right.
can burn 4 lines.
There we go.
Here's the first Tetris, 422. Set up for the next Tetris, waiting for one more bar here, Dr. Alice.
And it's like we are watching him like set up before level 29, but it's just 19. It's the DAS kill screen, the beginner's kill screen.
Yeah. Level 19 is tough to play.
Yeah.
Can you get the final Tetris before level 19?
Takes-
Of course, 19 is not the end.
Okay, he
Alright.
didn't burn the single. Would have liked if I placed the G flat for a single burn actually.
It's fine.
He
He's
is
ready.
set up, ready
He's
for the
really
bomb.
keen. He's getting droughted.
Please.
Oh.
Bam! Over! Tetris into 472.
It's not over, but he needs a square. Oh, very good
Perfect
placement.
death control here. Nice personal.
Oh,
474.
74, 0, 24.
And that puts Dr. L at a 400k average. Nice.
He actually had pretty good placements on 19.
So GG's to Dr. L for this game. Well played.
And Merlin at 115 already, with a good start. Here on level 14.
Yep.
Speed self at 100k, yeah? What is it?
Isn't it 13 better than 14? Yeah, it is.
13 is, yeah, it's the best of the 15
Yeah.
speeds levels.
I mean, generally speaking, the slowest of that is the best.
Yeah.
A few exceptions, of course, like 18. But on average, it's like the slowest of that is the best.
The only one that's worse is like 15 is worse than 16.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, 14 is better than 15 and 13 is better. And 11 is like the best after 9, considering the low levels.
But that's what I meant with, generally speaking, if you're in a speed area, like slower is better than higher, exception of being
Yes.
9 and 18. I guess it's not that much of a rule then.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting tired.
Yeah,
It's been a long day.
I slept like 4 hours the last night. I don't know how much you slept, but also in that area, it's tough being one of the main organizers at an event. It's
Yeah.
a mix of lack of sleep, lack of good food, and
Oh, Merlin.
well, you know the stuff. But it's always amazing because you can see these players play. We can provide the viewers and the people who attend a nice experience, and that's what is why we do love making these events. And if
Exactly.
you love
We'll
such
see.
events, then feel free to do an exclamation mark Matcherino in the chat and show some support to the players because the prize pool is mostly community funded.
Yeah, and we got some coupons, so you can even participate for free by redeeming a coupon.
I'm gonna be on the title.
All right, we don't have the qualification standings yet. I sent them to Wingfryer. He's gonna update them in the bot command on Twitch. For now, I'll give you the link. Give you the link directly to the qual standings. But as of now, we got Danvi followed by Mark, Bergtroll, Nao, and Shuichi for the top 5. Retro Cabeza saying GG Merlin in the chat. Tomeyo saying Richard traveled there. A goat, yeah. Traveled there 2 years in a row. He was already here last year, and every year the Paris tournament is happening pretty close to the Eurovision. So Richard goes to Eurovision after that. Nice column 9 Tetris for Civil. 73,000 speed self on a pretty nice game as of now. Has a lot of potential. He's about to transition to level 10. No. Merlin is done? Where's Merlin? Ah, okay. Merlin is taking a break, which is perfectly allowed. And technically, you don't even have to finish your qualifier if you don't want to. You're not forced. You're not tied up to your chair, forced to play Tetris, thankfully. Speed self transitioning at 204. Or around 200k rather. Didn't see the exact score at transition. Ah, Merlin is back. Merlin coming from the French speaking part of Belgium. Finally meeting a classic Tetris Belgian player who speaks French. Ooh, Sivel, this is gonna be difficult here. Speed self 232 at 113 lines. That's good enough already to improve his average. Sorry, that was my bad. Let's forget about that. I was updating the qualifying standings. Right. Oh, okay, it's because yeah, somebody like binded the key to OBS when you enter the score on the Google Sheet, it like changes scenes in OBS. Who the hell did that?
I remember that someone like I don't know at CTWC they binded the enter key
What?
to change the scene.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like,
Speed self 273, 329. Hold on. Speed self is in a difficult situation here.
New high score
Ye-
for GG's.
Yes, 273, 329. Let's update the standings.
Quite well played. Also, Dr. L potentially in a good game here. Let's see what he can do in the end of 18. Currently at 312. There's enough left that you could get over. Okay, here in theory at least. You know, I've played pretty well.
Oh, Merlin, that hang on the left needs a long bar like right now. He's not gonna get it. Can still get one to the left. So Dr. L got 474 and 330.
Half an hour then.
And Merlin 155 and 347. Okay, we are up to date. Pretty much. 347, 323.
Perfect, Gunter. Normally I go to bed about now.
That is early.
I get up about 6.
That's-
5:30 to 6.
That's early as well. You're an early bird,
I'm
Jakob.
not a gamer. I'm not a true gamer. A true gamer would go to bed at 6.
True.
they disqualified Lohan. Did they disqualify Lohan? Yeah, why is it not showing? Ah, yeah, never mind. It's because of the ranking. Never mind.
Merlin on a good start. Merlin pushing down on plenty of pieces, so he's getting comfortable at those speeds. Sivel was getting high, has to burn now.
What?
Maybe now it sounds better.
What is that here?
Maybe.
No, it's another T keyboard, Richard.
Not
Richard,
from the 18.
Richard Wolf discovering the French keyboards, which are AZERTY instead of QWERTY.
30 is kind of weird. Yeah, it is.
Imagine like having the best of both worlds or the worst of both worlds. And how
Oh,
it
Merlin. Merlin got drowsy, never got the long bar in time. We still got about 27 minutes left, so we did like 2/3 of the qualifier. Oh, what is going on with Sivel? That's it's like the shape of what is that shape?
It's the shape of love, you could say.
It was like the shape of a rifle point.
Eiffel Tower. He built the Eiffel Tower in Tetris. You know, he's French and he just has to show that.
Can you release update the scores and show visual update already?
Yes, so
There are more players.
currently speed set pretty high, but he's on level 9, so he can still get pieces to all of the sides. Should start some burns soon though, especially now that we see the 30 pieces route. Got the bar closed by one piece before the bar. And is now cleaning this up. Is open once again, waiting for the next bar now. Waiting for the next
Oh,
openness,
Speed
getting the piece
Self,
over
okay.
to yeah, and bar and Tetris to Speed Self into 111. In the meantime, we have Dr. L at 224 and 72 lines. So decent game here for Dr. L once again. Let's see what he can do in the second half of level 18.
Oh, Speed Self playing Daz on 9 like a roller on 19. Very high, very risky. Dr. L could be getting his best game here.
Could be, yeah. And then we have Murder and Sivell who are... Okay, Sivell just stood out. Murder is also pretty early in the game currently. So here we have...
Merlin with a pretty good start, honestly. 112 at 30 lines.
At level 14 is quite, yeah, quite amazing. We see the Tetris rate, 85%, which is really good for a Tetris, for a Death player. And no zero club for Sivell, luckily, getting 10 pushdown points.
Out of Club Zero. But do you really want to be out of Club Zero? It's a cool club, pretty much everyone is there.
Hey Sivell, why don't you want to be in Club Zero? He's just shaking his head. He's not even answering. He's just like, no Club Zero for me. I'm too cool for that.
Oh, Speed Self
Speed
into
Self
square, gets square. I'm telling you, this is like watching a roller on 19.
Yeah, kinda. It's so crazy.
Like, in slow motion. 19, 19 roller in slow motion.
Yeah.
He's surviving pretty nicely. Okay, take the bounce.
Dr.
Yes,
L still in a
perfect.
pretty good game here. He does have the pace for it to be his best game based on 18 alone, but he could get a second 400k.
He needs at least 331 to increase his average. So he needs less than a Tetris.
And Sivell topping out at 30k. Sivell an amazing start, but I feel like in the second half, maybe it's the lack of sleep. Sivell, how much sleep did you have last night again? Like 2 hours?
Oh no, Merlin, that hang.
Again, the
Not
organizer
holding
life.
out for the right piece, but hanged it.
Okay, so Dr. L is in the last 10 lines. He can go for 2 more Tetrises. Looks like he's gonna try to go for column 9-1. Taking the triple, no, setting up for the Tetris here.
Come on,
Is waiting for the bar. Let's see if L can get the bar. Getting the bar,
we
nice.
go.
351. Okay. And looks like L is gonna transition at 354. 354, ready for Tetris. Give him the bar. Bar to L, please. Getting the bar to L, perfect. Let's see, he's still Tetris ready again. Getting the bar, please give him the bar. Bar, triple. Triple to triple.
Yes, okay.
Triple to triple, exactly what you should do in that situation.
Playing very well on
Yeah.
19 speed. He's actually, right now, his seed 14 is trying to beat Cousin and Sivell.
Okay, please give him a bar. Bar into
Yes.
triple. Perfect. He's getting
He's
the next
clean.
100k.
And he's clean.
Yeah, this is quite nice. 19. Like, it's not the aggression that we're seeing that, you know, the highest level of players do, but it's the consistency. It's just playing long, playing the safe game.
Yes.
Like, if you play in the lower league, like the lower parts of the flat bracket, and you can just, you know, get 200k on, like 100k on level 19 in most games, then that's enough.
And
But
he's
yeah, okay.
gonna be done here with that hang off the long bar to the left.
Yes, so for
with
10, GG's to Dr. L.
194. So he passes ahead of Cousin and he's still below Sivell.
But Sivell doesn't. Am I seeing that incorrect? Does Sivell have like a 537? That doesn't.
457.
Ah, it was the angle. It looked good due to the angle that I was looking at it. But yeah, that means Seti Blahaj is currently in the last spot.
Yeah. And Speed Self with a new no, not a new high score, but a new best second score that improves his average a bit.
And now a new high score even.
Yes. Yeah, there it is. Speed Self on a good game. Merlin on a decent start at 100k. Merlin had that great 347 game, and he will need a second game like that.
Next set of some speed set. Could get the 300k. Could even get a 400k. He's only on level 15.
Yeah, there it is. 315.
And we saw him play decent 18 before, so let's see what he can do in this game. Now at 315. You can see Merlin just burning a few lines. Merlin got Actually, he only needs like a 200k. That's pretty doable for him, I would say. And let's see what speed save is up to here in the 18 speed. Didn't get the bar over. Top out for speed save in 319. 319 and some change. Top out for speed save.
319, 690. 319,
Yeah,
690.
good game here for speed save.
Yes.
Il y a un cousin qui arrive, un vrai cousin là.
And there's still above over 20 minutes left.
We can like update those two.
Yeah, now. Two players are pretty new in the game. Two players are kind of deep into the game.
Now it's a battle between Sivel and Dr. L86. Pretty close, 442 to 457 qualifiers. And Speed Self and Merlin are also battling it out with 296 against 251. Oh, it looks like the Swiss guys are gonna leave us.
No, the Swiss guys are gonna leave us. There's no more.
No more
Swiss
Game Boy
people
play.
here. No more Game Boy. Yeah. And a bit under 20 minutes left. A bit under 20 minutes left. Dr. L once again on a good game here. So like Dr. L in the beginning was a bit like, not that good of a session for him, but now here in the second half, he has really shown us some amazing games, like 2 400Ks. Now once again, a 400K pace here into level 19. So quite nice, I'd say, in terms of what Dr. L is able to show us here. In the meantime, Sivel on a 313, so also a good game here once again for Sivel. And Mern also a decent game here. Let's see what, I mean, 3 players can do here. 3 players again in a decent game. Next set is the Speed Save. Also Speed Save in a good game, so all of the players having good games currently. Next 400k here for Sivel. Sivel is, yeah, just 1 tattoos off a new high score here. And he's getting that, well, new second highest score, but you know what I mean. Dr. L, 388, not quite enough for a next score update here. And Merlin also on a pretty good pace here for him. So Sivel, 6 lines left to go. Until he kind of down to 3 lines left to go.
nice like to start again the qualifiers.
Ah ouais. I was a bit confused.
And let's see how Sivell will do. 19 is he gonna be able to do a bit? He can get a few lines, so Sivell, that's now a new top score. 4-7-1. 9-7-9.
Comment ça de dépasser?
So GG's to Sivell.
Bah, l'année dernière, je crois que c'était moi.
Merlin, kinda high here, is able to burn this down, as you can see. On 100 lines overhang the LPs on the right side, which means Merlin tops out at 2-7-3-0-3-9. At the top, speed save at 166. Speed save's current second highest scores at 273. So he's on a pretty good pace of beating that here currently. Dr. L 117 just in the beginning of the game. Sivell just ended the game, and so did Merlin. So Merlin is not a 300k average, which does put him currently above speed save, and I believe Zulu as well. So for anyone here to get into the top 16, you need a 340k. This matters to speed save and Merlin. Dr. L already is above that, currently at seed 13, and Sivell at seed 12, with speed save being an 18 and Merlin an 19. Also for the players, there is 15 minutes left. So this is about 2 full games of an 18 start. As always, feel free to start a level 9 game in the end, so in the last few seconds. But the final game for you to start is at 1 second left, basically. And don't mess it up too much. Like, was it you earlier, Obedex, who wanted to start a game but restarted too late?
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
start. I went like 3 seconds late.
Yeah, so don't be like Obedex and finish on time. Hey Shuichi, what do you think? I mean, finished the game before the one, you know? Don't just play too long, restart on time. Man, dirty-minded person. Yeah, just play good. Says the person who isn't even playing. So, you can debate how much value my opinion has. Yeah, Dr. L is topping out here at 6k, so early top out. Of course, we're not in a match, so this is just the qualifications, but it still matters. Speed save quite high here. Let's see if speed save can get out of this. Level 12 isn't that fast. OP to the left does actually go over, but he's not burning anything here. Then he overshifted that LP, so it's topping out at 199. So speed save does continue to stay here. He would have needed about 280k to overtake Zulu.
8 against 5, 7 against. No, we are. I forgot how it works.
And yeah, so all players are in a new game here. About 10 lines at maximum played. And is Sivell giving up? Yes, Sivell is giving up. He got a Tetris, and after the Tetris he was like, that's good enough. I don't need anything more than a Tetris. Not getting the spin as well.
Thanks for all the thanks for helping. Well, yeah, I don't feel bad.
See you tomorrow.
And some people are leaving, like Mark and his girlfriend, for example, Vicky. So we are getting into the last few dedicated Tetris players here, which of course does include Speed Self, Dr. L, Sivell, and Mullen, as well as, for example, Shuichi, Bergtroll, now, Obelix, Gunter, and myself. I hope I didn't miss anyone here. And for a second I thought like 3 players were chopped out, but it was only 2. Okay, so Speedstep currently has a bit of a game going on here. He has at 77k at 36 lines. As we can see, 67% Tetris rate. Pretty decent. You can see Merlin not getting any Tetrises here so far. And yeah, not the pieces that Merlin wants. You can see him shake the head. Maybe just restart at this point. Yeah, that's exactly what he is doing. Also, same situation, just stopping out here. And also Sivell, same situation, just stopping out here. And Speed Self wasn't like nearly a perfect clear. Just one Tetromino off the perfect clear, sadly. Bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. But he's at 102 at 46 lines, so nice pace here so far for Speed Self. Merlin is opening using 2 Tetrises here, which already puts with a nice 36,000 points. And for the players, last 10 minutes, last 10 minutes. However you say that in French, like Atto Jippen. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Which in German is like die Minute, the minute. As, you know, kind of fun fact how languages sometimes are pretty similar, but fully different. So yeah, 117 Speed Self. Again, good game here. He wants at least like 280 for a new second highest score, or above 350 for a new fully high score. Yeah, because his current high score is like 319. Yeah, 319. As for Dr. L is like a 474 for the highest score. Merlin's highest score is a 347, and Sivell's highest score is a 471. Nearly 472. Just like 21 pushdown points off that goal, so Sivell pushed down harder. And he's doing exactly what you want him to do. Like, you know, imagine Tetris, but for every piece that falls down, you have to do a push-up.
Oh no!
But, you know, then you can also do like a level... Maybe then at level 0 starters actually makes sense, because then you have enough time to put the controller away, do a push-up. So that's what Tetris was originally intended for, you know, for getting good at push-ups. The more you learn, the more you learn. Well, the more you learn, the more you know. Only here at CTWC France, when the caster is a bit tired, yeah. Okay, so Speed Self, 184, 88 lines. So this could be a 200k transition. At that point, he's only needing like 80k, so let's see how well Speed Self will be able to perform in the end of 9, and then all of the levels past 9. He's getting the tag. Perfect. Just close the world here. And we can see Sivell going for the next Tetris into 154 for Sivell. For Merlin, we have a bit of dirty board here, so Merlin is trying to clean this up. Speed Self has just reached the 200k mark, which means again like 70-80k left that he wants at minimum. Next Tetris here to Speed Self now. On Merlin's side, his current second lowest score is at 273. So Merlin does want like a... I'm just realizing the difference between Speed Self's and Merlin's second highest score is less than 300 points. it's 290 points difference. That's like a single, depending on the level that you are on. With speed having a bit of a drought here, getting a single AJ dependency into long bar does work out. So J dependency on the left side. Close the well, burn through lines, got a Tetris out of that into 244. What did you say, Gunter?
I just think I'm gonna conclude the stream with you. We were discussing with the others for tomorrow, like about the bracket and the schedule. We'll update and publish everything tonight.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, so we're in the last 6 minutes, a bit over 6 minutes are left. And why is this now getting a bit laggy? I don't understand. It worked well for the last like 4 to 5 hours, and now it's misbehaving. Bad PC, bad PC. And speed save now is a new second high score. Merlin didn't get the bar when he needed it, is subbing out just one Tetris of a new second highest score, and the next Tetris to speed save in 293, and I believe speed save just overtook, who was that again? Can you go back, Gunter? Can you go back to where I can see the standings, like the bracket? Not bracket, the qualification, thank you. So, I believe that this is not fully updated. Perfect, now it is. So speed save now overtook Zulu and is number 17.
Hold on, so speed save got a new...
Oh yeah, it's at 299. I haven't updated the scores over there also. Feel free to do that here.
Okay.
Because there's gonna be some changes.
Alright. 336, so already got a high score this session.
Exactly, so good game here for speed save. Looks like Sivel and Molina just doing a bit of chit-talking. Chit-chatting.
5 minutes left.
Yeah, 5 minutes, 4:47. I'm not the French... how do you do a Polish accent, by the way? Do you know how to do a Polish accent?
Not really.
Sad. I can't call you the French scammer.
Oh, yeah.
That needs the Polish accent.
I cannot do it. I don't listen to enough Polish guys. Anyways, the Polish accent to me is the Rafal accent.
Yeah, exactly. He's like the one Polish guy who actually does stream a lot, so it's like the one that you know. Also, if you're interested in PAL, then Rafal does do the PAL, DES, insert whatever events like monthly, Swiss, League, Classic, Cup. So yeah, there's a lot of online PAL DES action happening lately. So you have 353 here for speed save into 16. 18 is where he does start to struggle. So let's see how much he can get on level 18.
Oh, that's a lot of squares. Okay.
But the way he plays them is pretty decent, I'd say.
Yes, for now.
But more squares
so
again.
Squares. Oh my god.
Okay, a second square burst, of course, is pretty tough to handle. And a third, okay.
Square shower.
I was like, in a third like burst, but no, it wasn't. But still, I wonder if he has like 80% squares this game. Actually, no, it's pretty balanced.
It's not a meteor shower, it's a square shower. Okay, but he got clean.
But if I see it correctly, it's pretty balanced. Like the long bars, SPs, and OPs have been pretty similar ratios. And ZPs as well.
Alright. Still clean. He's about to transition in 6 lines.
Could get a 400k here. Just one Tetris left to go. Let's see if he can do it. Going for the triple. No.
He's gonna go aggressive actually.
Yes.
Here. He needs a J. Okay,
he's aggressive. No, one more bar. Please give him the bar. Bar.
Oh, no.
Okay, he's close to the well.
This doesn't burn. You can get the long bar, that transition. Okay. Oh, yeah, will be tough.
Actually, that puts him in seat 16, I believe.
469, 390.
Also, about 2.5 minutes left. 2.5 minutes left. So, by the way, I have no idea how that sheet works, so I just don't put anything in it. I don't want to accidentally ruin stuff.
Where is the... Oh.
I believe it's in the player database. No player database. One to the left? Yeah, exactly. And then you just put the stuff in here, but I don't know how that actually works. Sivel is a bit high. Sivel, play instead of talk. But we appreciate your help, of course.
Oh,
But yeah, so Speed Save and Dr. L are early in the games here. So I doubt that they're gonna start a new game. But Merlin and Sivell currently are kinda deep into their games, so if they feel uncomfortable, they have about 1.5 minutes to decide if they wanna restart or if they're gonna continue this game until the end. Sivell getting a bit out here, getting the next bar into 135. And 69 for Merlin, as well as 26 for Speed Save and 52 here for Dr. L. One more Tetris to Speed Save now. And it looks like Obodex is leaving as well. So soon this is just the organizers and the last qualifiers over here. And there's 1 minute left, 58 seconds. So again, the end of today's stream is closing in. We're in the last qualifying session in either the last or second to last game. Sivell, you can do a restart on level 9. And Gunter, check DMs. Wing sent you a DM. So yeah, Wing, I forwarded that towards Gunter. And you have 15 seconds left. If you want to start one more game on whatever level you want between 9 and 19, you have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, over. This is the last game. There will be no more games. Of course, you can now go for like a perfect game up until level 39 if you want to, but that's kind of tough as a desk player. Please give a bar to Sivell. But he's getting an OP's. I mean, OP's bar both is white. It's not that off. But he's getting the Tetris here.
Oh, the alarm. No.
And we have a bit of an alarm here. The alarm might be confusing Sivell. He just starts laughing here. So Sivell, 33k at 12 lines. And we have 160 for Merlin at 72 lines. As well as 129 for Dr. L at 61 lines. And 86 for Speed Save at 56. And I need someone who speaks French. I don't understand connector. Internet down?
What?
Maybe, I have no idea. There's connector. Vous avez été connexion à un autre produit Google sur un autre onglet. Voulez actualiser la page pour...
No, it's normal.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay. By the way, I'm fluent in French. It's my native language.
Don't worry about it. It's linked to what Wing Fryer sent me.
Can you also like try to get that off the screen here?
Yeah.
No, you have to do it in OBS, but I don't know which scene it is. I don't know how this works.
No, but that's on what?
I don't understand how the OBS done by Sivell works. It's in one of the seeds, but I have no idea what it does. Yeah, GG's to Dr. L. He performed amazingly well here. He's the first to finish this.
You actually played 13, which is not that bad.
No, not bad. It's lucky 13.
And it looks like Wingfire has now sent us the Google Docs link. Oh, and Asayaka is translating what it said. It says, you have been connected to another Google product on another tab. Please refresh the page to access this document. Interesting.
I don't know.
Gunter's also giving up with what Sivell did. He was like, oh, nested seeds are so much better, and this is why I dislike nested seeds, because I have no idea where something is. It's better when you do it yourself, yes, but if others also work with it, it gets more complicated, but it works, in general, it works. Okay, so 245 here for Merlin. Merlin is just one Tetris off getting a new high score here, or like second high score at least. Speed Save is out of his game, which means... Oh no. It's here again. Okay,
Yeah,
no.
for some reason it's disconnecting us from everywhere. I don't know. but like it should be working out.
Thank you. And Merlin is throwing out a 250, which means the last person left is Sivel. So, hey, if you're here and you want to show some support for our stream guy, then feel free to do a bit of applause for Sivel. Okay, nobody appreciates streaming. I see. Ah, yeah, so Sivel is 70 lines, 120. Gonna be tough to get a new high score in, but it's always possible. Like, it's only level 12 starts, so there's quite a lot left. More than it might look like if you expect a level 19 transition at 130 lines. But, oh, these pieces not the best. Let's see what Sivel can do in this situation. He's getting the single burn. Yes, nice. Flat, nice. Yeah, triple and flat. Not flat TPs, instead going for the double here.
Somebody like change the permissions on that sheet and nobody can count.
And now there's one more Tetris to Sivel. And Sivel in 147. A pretty clean state here. Gonna transition soon into level 13. At level 13, this game does increase to the speed that's happening from level 13 to 15. And next Tetris to Sivel here.
Like, you gotta get the bracket to get the schedule of things, and we want to take the schedule as it's already like 10 points. But no matter what, we'll start around 11:30-ish tomorrow.
And Lord is saying it's like level 12 here because it was level 12 up until now, where it's now transitioned into level 13.
Yeah, it's normal. It's when prior who did that, because before that everyone could modify it.
But like the people who have the link should have access. Like, oh,
Everyone
okay.
could modify it, so that's why it's when prior.
Oh, for a second looked like Sivel, but oh, there's probably like some fly or so inside that's annoying Sivel, which I do understand.
So he can enable access.
Okay.
Like, into work.
Yeah, Sivel on level 14, so there's not much more left until level 19. And level 19 is when most Tetris players start to struggle quite a lot, at least as desk players. See if Sivel can get to at least 445. 445 is the goal here. It's gonna be a bit tough, but let's see if the pieces are with Sivel. But no, he doesn't get the J piece over, which means top out for Sivel at 224 and 45 points. Yeah, so, Sivel, do you want to do a scene for the qualification scores? Perfect. I hope that all of the scores were put in, but I believe Gunter did that. At least I asked him to do that, and he left after he put some scores in.
The document became read only because when prior, since we were sharing this to everybody.
Yes, I understood.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it became read only for everybody.
Okay, it's okay. 20 players. Read only? Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I have been for access for myself because I was working on the flat bracket.
Where the mic is still on. Thank you to Gunter. Okay, so we are preparing to show you the current standings. So hopefully we can show you the standings in just a few seconds. The standings as in of the qualifications, of course, not the whole bracket. And you will be able to see that the most important person of the day, the most important qualification, of course, is on there. Because in rank seat number 21, we have Blahaj or Blohai, as you should call it, but you call it Blahaj. It's Blahaj, nothing else. Then we have Zebabe, I have no idea. Merlin, Zuru, Vicky, Speedstyle, Pascal, Cousin, Dr. L, Sivel, Tolstoy, Tony, Richard, Kanto, Gunter, Obelix, and those who got max outs as the averages being Shuichi, and now Bergtroll, Asterix, and finally Dan V. So based on these qualifications, it looks like there's gonna be a big advantage to Dan V having nearly 300k more than second place Asterix, also known as Mark. But yeah, so there's not much more for me to add, except we start tomorrow at 11 local time, is when we plan, or 9 UTC. So if you want to watch the actual tournament, then please tune in tomorrow at around about 9 UTC or 11 local time. I hope you had a lot of fun today watching the qualifications. And yeah, so Sivel, do you want to add anything for today?
Oh, so see you tomorrow.
Okay. So then, goodbye and see you tomorrow. Also, please find someone we can raid.
Oh, right.
Like, do the outro slides and then find someone to raid, you know?
Yep.
Standard procedure. Perfect.